Gramps. I found a pair of tickets to get into a really exclusive tavern. Maybe we should go check it out. That was where it began. I am Nathaniel, Lodi, Kelwar, Umros, Rashik, Tamrin, Elisek, Famris, Zanyar, Orlin, Kazviz, Gadri, Panuzu, Deepback. Or at least, I was. Now, I'm not so sure. This is the story of how my grandfather, two strangers, and myself became something we never thought we would be. Or even could be. How we became more than we were. And, hopefully, how we can become ourselves once again.
Good evening.
Keep going. You got it.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Nope. I'm not running a game yet. When I run a game, maybe.
We need to talk about that.
So when you're running the game now there, Ace, and what's your story about?
I need my world a lot more developed, and I need a lot more time on my hands before I get to do that.
So, I guess it falls to me then to say, good evening, everyone. We are back for another chapter of Exacted Spirits. As you can see, the part of Eldisteer will tonight be played by a pet rock. But we have Greymane Gaming, we have Scorched Ace 97, and in the GM's chair, aka the hot seat, more than 56.
So second, I just thought of something that would be really funny. If when we have, a pet rock situation, you just have a little video of the pet rock where the eyeballs are just rolling around.
I was looking for a good GIF of it, and I couldn't find one. So...
When we all last we met, our intrepid adventurers murdered the face of the zombies.
Yes. And also brought along a pet zombie with us.
Yes. You've also brought along a pet zombie, otherwise known as an eternal soldier.
Pet zombie.
That you've now, that you branded Godry Thunderbrand.
Yep. Oh, you went and looked up the full name.
And dropped it in. There you go.
Yay.
And we stopped our last session right after the combat because you guys stepped through a door. And to another combat. So please roll my initiative.
Oh, okay.
That was why I stopped the last session when I did.
Is everyone's initiatives, you have everything queued in the encounter, or do we have to?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Cool. I'm only going to roll mine because I'm not the GM. Yeah, look at that, going deep. That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of dice.
Oh my god, there's so many dice.
I got a 9.2.
That you do. And Gnomio over here, otherwise known as Ganathan, is first. What are you doing?
Ganathan is gonna go first. Well, since I don't realize we are in an initiative situation yet, I'm just going to start to spread out my tokens.
Just to clarify, you can actually see the skeletons here?
I can? Because I can't where I'm standing.
When I click on you, you can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? I didn't see the grayscale for the grayscale, so all right, that's good.
So, yeah, just to clarify, you can actually see those three right there. You may not have caught it, last session a month ago.
Or maybe even I did. Tough to remember what happened that long ago.
Game is post.
There you go.
Yeah, I was moving stuff because I'm an assistant GM, so I can do things. All right, so from there, I am going to I'm going to use my thing because I didn't get to use any of my things last week.
Use your thing.
I'm going to do my thing.
Anything.
The question is, do I do a flamey thing, a shooty time thing, or a protecty thing? We don't have any frontliners at the moment. Should I do the protecty thing?
Your closest thing you have to a frontliner is Godry at the moment.
Protecty thing it is. I'm going to use my action to summon an Eldritch Cannon out of my pocket, and I have selected Protector. I, however, cannot use its bonus action on this turn, as I, in fact, just used my bonus action. So, let's
Are you able to
drop.
pull him out
Yep,
or
yep,
no?
yep.
Awesome.
And skitter, skitter, skitter.
Creepy little bastard.
I'm going to drop him here. And for my movement, which is all that's left, I'm going to cower. There we go.
Mhm.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm going to cower.
And next person in the list is going to be
Sir, not
Birchie.
yet appearing in this film.
Yep, is Sir not yet appearing in this film, and he is
In the doorway.
Yep, he's in the doorway, and since he actually, wait a minute, what does he have weapon-wise?
Nothing good.
Nope. He is going to move forward and take a pot shot with his crossy bow. And he's going to miss. And that's it for his turn. Next on the list is the skeleton that he just shot at. That one is going to fire back.
Well, that's not good.
That one's going to fire back really good.
We might not have to worry about him not being here in a minute.
Ouchie.
No, Rochi.
You are
Ouchie, Rochi, kind of the same right now.
I am doing good tonight. I had a glass of sarcasm juice earlier. I'm filled up.
Rochi is not bloody, but Rochi is not happy. He is definitely an ouchie Rochi.
second is happy he's from this side of the table.
I'm happy I get to play. I'm always happy when I get to play. Although I did forget to put my hoodie on. I'll have to go grab that at some point.
Right, I forgot that the illumination is coming from his shield. Right. Single move. Double move. And that is the Undying Soldier's turn, otherwise known as Godry.
These are the best goggles ever. I mean, the fact that I now have 1/3 of my normal range of vision is completely irrelevant.
That is what I forgot to do.
What, remove 2/3 of your range of vision?
No, I forgot to figure out why this doesn't work on our end. I'm gonna go on my game versus yours. The why the attacks aren't tracking properly.
Right. We need to spend a day just making sure that we have like all the mods copied over correctly and stuff.
Does a 7 hit Mr. Gnomio? A
Gnomio.
17.
A 17. Well, a 17 has a much better chance than a 7. My armor class is in fact a 16. So I would say yes, with the exception of the fact that I cast shield.
Bong. Zombie number 1. And he is going to slam the soldier. Okay, Dice, you can stay on fire all night. I'm liking this.
I mean, that is a thing. And not a good one.
And Godry gets smacked upside the head by a zombie.
No, Dree.
Yes, Nodry.
I'm coming to support you, I promise.
And from this back corner, you see a skeleton move away.
Oh, we got to get that one. He's the one sneaking out.
Sort of.
Where he's going around to use the door.
Oh, he's a different one. Yeah, that looks like a summoning one. That's a cinnamon one. We got to go get him.
The cinnamon one?
Yeah, we got to get
different
cinnamon one. I mean, he's got magic swishies out of his right hand. He's carrying a staff in his left hand, and he's not armored. That there's a summoning dead. So we gotta.
Cinnamon dead?
He's a cinnamon dead. We gotta go get the cinnamon dead. We got an unarmored dead, and we got an armored dead, and then we got a cinnamon dead, and then we got a dead that's on our side.
It's, as long as there's toast and crunch available, then we're good.
That's it.
So with him, you actually Nathan would be probably familiar with this. I believe that is a spell that you have available. You are aware that he has mage armor cast already on himself.
Bastard.
And he is going to attack. He's a smart man. He is going to attack Nathan.
No. A smart man would attack someone other than Nathan. That is a miss.
18.
That is a miss.
Shield.
Yep, because shield remains up until my next action.
Nice. Alrighty then.
Good use of a spell.
Yes. You see him as you see him send a purple bolt of energy flying past everybody, smacking you, but it hits the shield instead.
That's fine.
And that is the wrong category. Next. Wow, you guys rolled terrible.
No, I rolled normal.
By you guys, you mean the guy that went first in the entire encounter?
I meant Gray and Badger.
Badger rolled god awful.
Yes, he did. I'm really
I'm looking at
surprised.
you.
I know, right? All right, this skeleton is in the one in front of our undead friend, and he is going to take a swipe.
Can someone murder the dead thing in front of me, please?
Oh, no, I was wrong. His AC is a 17, so this one missed.
Yay!
All right, and I believe it is the Badger's turn. Yes, it is. Badger's turn.
Badger.
This is a tiny creature, so I can step in the way of. Like,
It is
I
a
can join the
small
I can
creature.
join.
He is
Oh,
a
it's
small
creature.
creature, yes.
Can you stand in the same space as a small creature?
Yes.
No. Well, you can, but you're squeezing. It's 2 sizes smaller than you that you can stand in with no issue.
Correct.
All right, then. Grandson, can I slip past you for a moment?
Sure.
So I will. I guess I'll step one more so I can have a better visual.
Zombie punches you in the face.
Oh dear. Okay,
That's
well,
good. That means his reaction is now used, so I don't have to worry about it coming after me. I approve.
That's fair.
Let's see if he hits. $16.
Just hits.
4 points of damage. 5. Excuse me. I'm sorry. They have a strength.
Okay. I will take a shot. Select the boy. Take a shot. Do an attack. Roll it. Am I considered hidden from him?
No. You are standing in the middle of a big glowing field. He can absolutely see you.
What if I hide?
I will give you, if you take the hide action right now and roll higher than his perception, sure.
I'm doing it. Bonus action hide.
You were not. You absolutely got it, because I'm not even going to bother to roll. Because I was going with the idea that you were not in, you were not in line of sight of him initially.
All right. So what happens is you know, Badger just literally looks the undead square in the face and goes, "Can't see me." Oh.
And okay, does that give me advantage if I'm shooting from hidden? I know it'll.
Yes, because the creature is unaware of where you're shooting him from.
Beautiful.
I feel like I have to go get our campaign binky so that we have some team unity.
Advantage. It's a 23.
You hit him.
Hell yeah! So roll my damage. And I
Damage.
You are adding your sneak attack.
2d6,
Yep.
right? Plus 2d6.
Yep.
16 from the shadows.
Poof.
We killed the cinnamon one.
Nice.
Do the rest of them fall down?
No.
Oh, I was hoping it was like mothership drones type situation.
Yep.
Nope.
I mean, you always got to
You
take out the caster
basically-
first, just in case you get lucky.
Which
No,
basically-
okay. So in regards to the other campaign, that is not a good idea. Let's not take out the caster first.
Well, arguably there is like 3 casters in that campaign now.
That's fair. Aim for the tanky caster.
The 4 casters, because you know you got Gray as a paladin who also can cast spells.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, everyone
Anyway.
in that campaign but Adaya is a caster, and she needs to take a level of paladin just so she can officially join the group.
I know, right?
All right, so I take a shot.
Basically, you take your shot, you smack this skeleton right in the eye socket, and as it goes to explode, you just hear the "what the," and then he, turns into dust and falls to the ground.
Nice.
So there's a.
Just to clarify, that is not a joke. The skeleton actually talked.
Oh, wonderful. Huh.
Glad we got it. Well, I assumed he could talk, otherwise he couldn't have cast mage armor.
Very true. But I also was clarifying because sometimes those creatures can.
Why
do
did you
things,
back away again?
Because it's nice back here.
It's got to be nicer where you were, where you would have gotten D8 plus 4 hit points.
DM, am I allowed to move it?
Like as I see him trying to turn around to
turn.
come back, I just yell, "No, stay, protector!"
Yeah.
Okay.
You're fine. You're like sitting on the spider bot at this point.
Yeah.
It's really what's
I'll
happening.
even grant that I may have drawn enough attention to myself that anything else attacking me may get advantage because of it. That's fine, but I want to make sure he stays in the zone of happy.
I am in the zone of happy.
And about to get slapped by another zombie.
And that is all I can do. Because that was bonus action and action.
No, he's fine.
Okay,
It
good.
missed.
Did we skip a gray?
Hey,
I think we did. I actually did miss a gray. I'm sorry. Go on,
That's
Gray.
okay. Yeah, I was coming up here to bonk him.
You gonna bonk
Hopefully.
him? You're not gonna holy word him?
Yeah, I want to play with the mace.
Nice.
It did not target him.
It's okay. For some
Yeah.
reason, it hasn't been working. So it did smack him. Just roll your damage. I'll do the math.
Whole 1 point.
You bonked him real hard.
That was just to get his attention. I was being friendly, like in the SCA.
Friendly and SCA are not words that go well together.
Anything
On the
else?
battlefield, they are when you blind somebody. No, that'll be it.
Okay, doggy. And he died 2 points to Godry. And next up is Nathan.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about an attack of opportunity from this dude over here.
Correct. He's already used his reaction.
Because he's already used his reaction. So I am going to just slide past him. So I squeeze. And then squeeze out. And then stop here. And I turn this way. And this little bad boy moves to there. And I will now activate the protective bubble. And everybody gets 9 temporary hit points. As my bonus action, and then as my actual action, I will target this dude right here.
Gotcha. The guy behind
Yep.
Godry. All right. Yeah. The
Do
one
I-
with advantage.
So do I has advantage or do I know has advantage?
I'll give it to you for that shot.
Okay. Then I will take it for that shot. And I slap him with a 23.
Yes, you do.
And then hit him for 5.
He takes a crossbow bolt to the back of the knee and just doesn't seem like it feels it.
I
But, you know,
mean,
that might not,
that's fine.
That might not be nothing other than him being a zombie, though.
Yep. That's okay. I feel like my work here is done. Mostly
Mhm.
because I'm out of actions
Work here is done.
and I no longer have my shield. But we'll make do.
Don't worry, I'll hit him next. Oh, there's a guy behind me now.
Yeah, there's a
And
person
more
behind you.
importantly, our friendly neighborhood zombie that's on our friendly neighborhood bearded zombie also just got 9 extra hit points.
Yes, he did. It is Rochi's turn. Rochi is not going to move forward. He is, in fact, going to...
Kill him, Rochi.
Yeah, he's going to try.
Come on, Rochi.
Come on, Rochi.
There's the button. I was trying to find the right button. Rochi is going to throw a dagger at. No, none of these really look like they're hurt that much. So he's going to throw a dagger at the zombie in front of Gray. Absolutely hits.
Good job, Rochi.
Good job.
And does 15 points of damage. We get the womp 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 because you did roll a 1.
Yeah.
But that is a very bloody zombie.
Bloody zombies.
Ooh.
He pulls out a dagger out of nowhere, throws it. Psychic energy smacks into it, and the zombie
Oh,
is...
he's one of those.
Exactly.
Nice.
And then the blade manifests back in his hand.
Ooh.
Next on the chopping block is Mr. Skeleton with the bow.
I'll be back 30 seconds.
Okay.
30 seconds. Cool. That's long enough for me to shoot you twice.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But Skeleton's dumb, and you killed the smart one. So he's going to
We
shoot...
tried.
You didn't try. You did.
I'm back before he shot me.
Pew pew.
Means he doesn't count, right?
Arrow misses Godry. And Skeleton moves back a little. Godry's turn. Godry is not happy. Ooh. Was that a perfect timing card? Is that what
Yes.
it's called? And who is that put on?
For Gray. So Gray's moved to the top of the initiative.
Woo, Rose!
Thanks, Rose.
Way to go, Rose. Kill him with kindness.
So I will do Gray now then instead of doing the Undying Soldier, and then I'll jump back to him.
Okay. I will. Oh, he
Figure
already
that
does
is
it.
the-
Cool. Nice.
Yep. So Gray, it is in fact your turn.
I'm gonna throw Toll the Dead on that.
On the one in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
No. And it's injured, so you do the up damage. So you would click the versatile button for damage.
Okay. And a normal hit.
We'll take it. Thank you, Rose. Blah. Blah.
He told the dead real good. The zombie's head explodes from the sounds of the bells of the dead.
Out of curiosity, how high is the ceiling in here?
The ceiling in this area is about 15 feet. The ceiling in the rooms that are to your north, and both rooms to your north that you can see, are roughly 20 feet. Yeah, the hallways in here are slightly smaller, or slightly shorter than the actual rooms themselves.
Alright, and there's I'm seeing the collapse here. Is that just wall section collapsed?
That is wall section that has collapsed. It does not actually make it to the second floor. I will note when you can see to the second floor.
Alrighty. Well then, I'm going to casually stroll up the wall because I have spider climb
Spider Gray, Spider Gray.
and take a few steps. Wall would be 10 feet worth of movement.
The wall to get to the ceiling is 15 feet up, so
15?
15 feet of movement.
15.
So basically, you're standing upside down currently, like
Correct.
All right, I
That's
just wanted
awesome.
to make sure.
Standing
I
upside
believe-
down on the ceiling, shooting down at things that are above him.
Correct. My brain is trying to envision him actually loading that crossbow, having the bolt, how to keep the quill inside. All right.
There's actually a stop in a lot of them that hold it in to make sure it shoots properly.
Gotcha.
Now.
And I'm the reason for it.
Alrighty. So the next thing is going to be Godry. Godry is going to actually. Wow, Godry is not happy with this situation at all. He's going to attack the zombie that Nathan attacked because reasons. Notice that's the weakest one.
It's maintaining the pecking order.
And hits. And attacks again because he gets 2 with multi-attack. Forgot to hit multi-attack.
That's okay.
And-
He can just keep going. We'll allow it.
And he stabs the living crap out of the zombie behind him, leaving that zombie extremely bloodied and looking like it's ready to fall over.
Nice.
And at the end of Gotry's turn, you see he looks slightly better than he was a minute ago.
Ooh. He has one of those.
And next is Gray murdered that one. The zombie attacking Godry. Ooh. Yes, because the other person in contact with him is not actually in contact with him. He's in fact creepily standing on the floor. Or ceiling.
Ceiling.
Absolutely
Yay!
falls on his face. He is prone.
Stupid
Boom.
zombie.
Get ready.
Wait, did he just try to attack me?
No.
No.
Oh.
He tried to attack Godry while on unstable ground, so he fell over.
Gotcha. I'm still not hearing too well.
That's okay.
I was going to say, I mean, does that put him out of my range? Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, because you have the ranged weapon in hand, and he is more than 5 feet away from you. What? Actually, you're 15 feet up and down, so yeah, you'd only be 10 up technically. So yes, you would be. You would be able to get an attack of opportunity.
No, I was holding my mace. I never readied the crossbow.
That's true.
Right.
He
So
did
you
say
are-
the mace.
He did swing with the mace earlier. You are correct. I completely forgot. So go for it.
Turtle Man will be today played by a pet rock.
And Turtle Man is no longer Turtle Man if you missed last
That's
session.
true. Turtle Man has in
is now
fact turned
Pixie
into Pixie Man.
Hits.
Woohoo!
Yep, so
3
Turtle
times the
Man
damage
got,
I did with the last one.
blessing, and allowed him to change back to Pixie Man.
Skeleton tries to, take a swing at Godry, and Godry just, chuckles almost in the closest thing he can do to doing that anymore. I think someone's really happy in the background.
Yeah.
All right, and that was the skeleton. So now it's Badger's turn.
Of course it is, and I'm gonna crush him. But there's one right next to me, which I'm not a fan of.
It's okay, I already got the slam attack prepared for when you go to move. Go for
I'm
it.
gonna. Well, is he? He's diagonal, so is he next? Considered next to me.
Yes.
Yes,
Beautiful. I'm gonna disengage bonus action.
there you go.
I'm gonna step back here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And since my ally is next to him, it'll get sneak attack. So we target, and we short bow, and we shoot. Boing. And that's gonna
roll
be a
over
24
9.
hit.
Much
roll
over
over
a 9. Very much
Okay.
so.
Roll your damage, sir.
Plus 2d6. That's gonna be 18 points of piercing damage as I look
Yeah,
at him
buddy.
and go, Ding.
Well, he has the arrow going through his head.
No,
He's
he's
still
alive.
up, but he's got an arrow through his head.
I hate zombies.
I will also tell you that I haven't rolled my con check, so that should tell you that he didn't die outright.
I hate this man.
That's
gonna
okay.
go down. He's mine.
You got him. You got him.
Until he turns around and smacks you, and then you get mad. But he's mine.
Nope, you got him.
All right.
Well, right now, the targets that are in front of him are you and Rochi.
Fair enough. I end my turn. I play one card face down.
It's okay. You play one card face down, and a zombie plays one card face up. Notice him
Right
walking
there.
forward and attacking you.
Ran into my trap card. Did it work?
I don't know. Let's find out. Does a 15 hit you?
It does not. 16.
Yeah.
So, yes, your trap card worked.
He had my slow trap card on him. He missed.
And this zombie has been shot in the back, is going nom nom nom, still on the at least trying to on the back of Godry.
No. Tree.
I mean, these things are mindless. Unless you know the target in front of them disappears, they're not going to switch.
That's fine.
And they miss.
To be fair, I don't want him switching and attacking me either, so that's okay.
And we are back at the top of the turn. Hey, Gray, it's your turn.
Hey, that's right. It's not my turn. How does no one know how a bubble of healing works?
Hey, I'm feeling it.
All right, gonna.
I mean, he's already got the temporary hit points and hasn't lost any.
There is that.
Yeah, I haven't been hit yet. So I cannot reach him because he is prone.
Correct. Yeah.
By the way, second check your DMs.
Okay.
You cannot, but you do have a cantrip that can reach him.
Yeah. I just would say, well, actually, I can.
Wait, where are you, second?
Second is somewhere where you can't see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second's hidden.
Not seeing him.
I'm one with the shadows.
One with the shadow.
Alright. Yeah, gonna toll the dead.
Yep, there you go.
Is there?
Yeah, I just need to change the text because at the moment it only affects players.
Yeah. Show you if I click the saving throw.
Yep, roll versatile damage, sir, and tell me how much it hurt.
It hurt a lot.
It might just that.
9 points.
9 points of damage.
I keep hitting an Undertaker
Oh.
bell, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, I can hear it. It's hilarious. I love it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I found it. I have one of those cards.
Okay, so that's not my imagination. I am hearing the bell.
Yes,
No,
you're
it's
hearing.
not.
You are hearing the Undertaker's massive dong.
Nice.
So that
Almost
joke
good
actually
timing.
comes from a wrestling pundit show that I watch, where they described it as the Undertaker's massive dong. Until when someone who knows them and is known to know them in the community was at a backstage WWE event, and Mark Calloway walked up and said, "So, you know those Wrestle Talk guys, right? Yeah. Can tell them to stop." And they told that story to explain why they were never ever saying that joke again, because he scares them.
I mean, Undertaker's a fairly imposing.
Yeah. All right. Is it me turn? Is it me turn? Is it me turn?
See, I am done.
Me turn.
Yes, it is, sir. Sorry.
Temporary hit points.
Woo!
10 for everyone. And by everyone, I mean Grandpa and the dead guy.
Who Grandpa has not used.
Cool.
his
Zombies just got temporary hit points.
Our zombie, not their zombies.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot this guy.
Shoot the man in the face.
No, he's looking the other way. I'm going to shoot him in the back of the face.
Shoot him in the back of the face.
Do I still have advantage since nothing has changed?
Yeah.
Okay. Shot him a lot in the back of the face. 13 to the back of the face.
Damn.
I'm not even rolling.
Yeah!
Crit's a crit is a crit.
Crit is a crit, is a dead to the back of the face.
He fall. You shoot him in the neck. He falls to the floor.
Hi, Bacon.
And whether he can move or not don't matter.
He
Fair
falls
enough.
through the floor.
Well, like
No.
into the rubble.
Oh.
He falls into the rubble.
I was about to say, did we just send him to the tavern?
You can't even get away from the glitches on a tabletop game.
I know, right? He shoots, he scores to the back of the face.
Ragdoll physics. And Rochi gonna, pull out another psychic dagger and throw it again. And he gonna use, Badger as his reason for his reason for sneak damage.
Yep. Psychic blades.
Plus 17. My friend, you need to roll exceptionally high not to fall over.
Fall over.
You almost rolled exceptionally high, but you did not.
He rolled a 2.
Right, which is right next to the 20.
But it's only a 2.
Hey, if I was rolling, that was exceptionally high.
That's true. That is a 100% increase from your normal roll.
And Rochi is going to take a step forward.
Now he steps into the zone of happy.
Exactly. He steps into the zone of happy now that he knows what it is. And next is Mr. Archerton.
Is who?
Just the archer in the back. Archer Skellington, Archerton. And now it's bad joke, I can't help it. And he blasts Godry. But Godry's good because of temporary hit.
Yay, temporary hit points. I'm gonna keep our little dwarf buddy alive-ish forever.
Forever.
And now it's our dwarf buddy's turn, which he's going to do his multi-attack. First one into the prone spear guy, prone zombie.
Big damage.
Yep. And in fact, because he knows that guy is not dead, he's doing a second attack into there too. I meant to do... Well, it doesn't matter. It's still hit. Actually, roll it one more time just in case he crits. Pretty? No. All right. Worse. And Mr. Zombie, how does you fare?
He fails. Nope.
No. He's still prone, but he's still there.
Did the Undying Soldier have... Yeah, he did. Okay. I was going to say, I just want to make sure he had advantage.
And the Undying Soldier looks like he's in perfect health right now.
Yay! Perfect health and bonus hit points.
Yep.
Our new friend is going to stay with us forever.
He doesn't have a choice.
The zombie that is prone's turn. The zombie isn't smart enough to stand up. He's just going to take a swipe at disadvantage from the floor.
Exactly, Ari. Perfect health for a dead guy.
And the zombie misses because he's prone and on the floor.
Well, we'll resolve those problems for him very shortly.
Hopefully. Come on. There you go. Skeleton's going. Skeleton is attacking Godry. He hits. He gets past the temps.
No, he doesn't.
What happened?
Because he should have been his... When I redid the temporary hit points, they should have gone back up
Right.
during this turn.
Correct. And this is his second time getting hit.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, he started at 10. He got hit by the archer. The archer took off 7.
You're right.
And now
My mistake.
Another 7. No worries. Yeah, I know. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss him.
I'm just trying to keep him alive as long as I can. If he's getting shot, I'm not.
He may or may not be doing exactly what I wanted him to do for you guys.
Yay.
Once we lost the twirtle.
Yeah, because someone thought it was the good idea to get rid of the turtle. The
You
literal
know
tank.
what?
Badger's turn.
I have to play the RP before I play the meta. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm still waiting for someone to play a card that just says, change the fighter.
W. Adam Clark was screaming behind the mask the entire time. He was like, no, you're ruining the meta. But I had no choice.
Alrighty. So this guy's on the ground.
Correct. That one is prone, and I would say bleeding profusely, but he's a zombie and doesn't have that much blood left.
And that one's just standing there.
And that one is standing there firing its bow constantly at Godry.
Can he see me?
Pretty fly for a dead guy.
If you can see him, he can see you.
I will hide.
But that means you can't see him.
That's a 22.
Okay.
And I will take my shot in hopes that I am hidden. And I haven't been using my infused. And I just realized that. Because I'm not used to having it. I don't know why I attacked again. No, that was the first attack. I don't know what the perception was. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
I shoot the infused bow. Do I get the sneak attack?
Yes.
That's 2d6. I fire. And that's 21 points of damage.
Wow. Murder shot right there.
You hear the sound of a gong going off. That, in fact, is the sound of an arrow striking a breastplate so hard that it rings off the back of it, and the rest of the bones go flying everywhere.
Boom!
Someone just rolled a strike.
I am the crypt keeper.
More like the lane keeper at the moment.
That's fair.
Okay.
And I will
So
not
next,
hide.
I
I will aesthetically hide, not
Okay.
mechanically hide.
yeah, mechanically at this point you can't hide. You already have.
Correct. That's why I not hide.
And we're back to Gray. So Gray, what are you doing standing on the, most creepily on the ceiling?
Perfectly normal.
Is it though?
I mean, for this party, it's not the most unusual thing that's happened. We have a mechanical tarantula using a Tesla coil to make a buffet of healing for our undead dwarven bodyguard. And you're taking question about him standing on the ceiling.
Okay. I'm gonna toll the dead guy again.
Okay.
So requires the wisdom saving throw.
So anyone else is like
What else?
Twitch for days.
Okay, and that was Versatile.
Oh, who is that?
Mm-hmm. No one? You saw nothing?
Poof.
Yay. Okay, now you said these ceilings at this wall change from 10 feet to 20, was it? Or 15 to 20?
15 to 20.
Okay. Can I actively get up and around?
Yeah, I mean, with spider climb, you can walk. You can literally walk around it. It's probably going to look a little weird because you do a high step to get around it, sort of.
He does a high step towards the floor. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Again, not the craziest.
Okay, and that is the total of my turn.
Next is Nathan. What's Nathan doing?
Gramps, you're still healed, right? Okay. All right, so
Gramps.
wait, that moved too far. We move him here, onto the
Rancid.
very cluttered spot, and then
Just standing on top of the zombie.
yeah, I mean it's fine. Zombie gets an attack of opportunity from his state of dead. That's fine.
I mean,
And that's
technically.
9 temporary hit points for Gray and for our dead dwarf.
But that's adjusting from the last total?
If it's higher, then yes.
Yeah, if it's higher, you can now take that. You can't add them together, but you
Okay,
can
yeah.
you can now choose to have 9. If you're lower than that, choose 9. If you're higher than that, choose not to.
Yeah, I still had the 9.
Okay.
So,
But the dwarf didn't, so worth it. And I am going to move to here. Boop. Move over one more. And I will take this shot at this guy.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's no longer with advantage from that
No.
angle.
No, you were
And
getting
I'm okay
advantage
with
of the
that.
zombies because they were too stupid to really.
To realize I was
register.
right behind him. That was a 16
Mhm.
hit, sir.
Ooh, guy has a shield. That's the shield one, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, he takes 3 points of ignore that.
Okay.
This is what I get for not having a combat cantrip.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised when I looked at that and went, "Wait, you don't have one? I don't.
I keep
remember.
mending so I can heal all of my things. I can't change out dancing lights because it's a racial. And at this point, Rochi would be very upset if I no longer had prestidigitation.
Fair enough.
So instead, my cantrip is crossbow.
I mean, for a lot of classes, that's actually what your cantrip is for the beginning, at least.
Yep.
Once you get to, I think it's level
For
5.
Rose?
My cantrip is dash.
No, your cantrip is called sneak attack.
My cantrip is kill.
Yeah. Sneak attack is so
Hey.
good.
Rochi's turn. Rochi.
I love playing rogues. Sneak attack is so good.
And Rochi fumbles that one a little. Rochi also really likes the bubble, so he's going to go stand in it. Ooh, sparkly. Because he missed out on the last set of hit points. Next is Godry. I am going to watch Godry smash. Why? Because Godry.
Godry smash.
Godry smash.
Yes.
Godry smash just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Oh, Godry not smashing off. But that's okay. Still hurt a lot more. He is still alive, but definitely bloodied. How you can tell that on the skeleton, I guess it would be he cracked.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a mechanical thing, right? You can tell that he's not doing so hot.
He misses. Next is Badger. Okay, Badger, tell me how you're killing him.
Badger.
How I'm killing
Snake.
because at the moment I don't see anybody. So I will walk. Not
He's
over
right
there.
here.
At the moment, you're technically in total darkness.
I can't see this. This blocks me. I will
Nice.
step up and there's a guy. And I will.
And you're still in
Hi.
darkness.
I am in darkness.
You are in darkness. The problem is
Stupid.
they have dark vision.
Oh, boo! All right, I will hide around the corner.
Go for it.
Yeah, 26.
Nice.
Like unless you roll below at 18, let me know.
Okay. Then I will turn and look him in the eye and go, shh. And I will fire. Did I get
Okay.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
Well,
We're
you're
not
getting your
gonna
sneak
get
attack damage. You're just not getting your.
25 to hit.
You hit.
Advantage? Who needs it?
I know he ain't getting advantage because he just went shh to the guy after hiding.
I'm gonna shoot
uh,
14 damage.
yeah. There would I would say there's an almighty gong again, but there already was one. This one just falls over.
I think I'm killing everything. Who's
You
next?
are. That build does. It's great.
I believe I said something along the lines of Badger's murdering everything.
Yep. That's what badgers do.
And that, my friends, is the end of the combat. You have all murdered them all.
Yay.
Except for the encounter still sees apparently you guys needing to murder Rochi, and I keep telling it no.
I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Well, the encounter's telling us to do that. No, just kidding.
So, just as a brief description of the rooms you're in, you were in a 10-foot wide hallway, just made of stone like everything else. Standing in the rubble here, you are in a room where the left room, the larger of the two, looks like it would probably have been a guard room, like the actual station room for the doors.
Right.
So this is where you would assume there would have at one point been a table and a few other things like weapon racks and such like that for the guards. The leftmost room here looks like it would have been a storage of some kind. There are some very small pieces of like wood and such like that that have not fully disintegrated through time. But in general, these two rooms are pretty much bare because everything has either been taken or has disintegrated from time.
All right. Point of order, Mr. GM.
Yes, sir.
My summoned bubble, my bubble spider lasts for an hour. I am
It's
going
only
to...
like a movement of 20, right?
It is a movement of 15, in fact. So it will probably lag behind. However, as it is available for a ridiculously long period of time, rather than continuing to roll, I'm just going to assume that at some point we all get 12 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Because...
We'll
this group of murder hobos would sit here until we got to 12 temporary hit points before moving forward, if necessary.
No, I was just going to treat it like we do with the hit points.
Okay.
Like if you were taking a healing potion, we'll do that, and then when we're in the combat, it's
So
otherwise.
everybody has 12 tempies.
Yep.
And if we're moving slow, it'll stay near us, and if we move faster than that, it'll fall behind. But
You can't, like... It's not like a familiar where you can resummon it, right?
I can, but it requires a first level spell slot.
Alright, next question. It's a spider. How big is it?
This one is... Oh, right, because you're big.
I'm big. I can carry it.
This one is, in fact, small.
Is
I
it
can't
small?
pull
I
up
thought
my
they were all
right
like 300 pounds.
They are small or tiny.
Powerful
Gotcha.
build. You count as one size larger when determining your carrying capacity and weight you can push, drag, or lift. Technically, I am a large creature in the
Right.
idea of carrying capacity.
Yeah, it's your strength times 15. Then times that by 2.
Ooh. Permission to do a creepy.
Go on.
Okay, so as he starts to try to pick up the spider to carry it, the legs kind of like crawl up him and wrap around behind him, and then the legs just kind of scissor around to the front. So it's like a backpack. A creepy mechanical spidery backpack just sitting on his back.
210.
Okay.
So can 210 pounds carry this thing?
I don't see why not.
I mean, minus a little bit for a bow. 2
Also,
daggers.
next time I need to make this one, I'm just going to make the tiny version and just like
I mean, you
stick,
could literally
toss it
attach
into
to
somebody's
a person.
pocket. Yeah, exactly.
You could literally make someone the beacon, because that allows it to move 30 feet.
Right. I mean, the reason that you normally generate them is so that they have an arc of fire different than your own. But when it's this one, just like, make it tiny and put it in the tank's pocket and go for it, tanky. Okie dokes.
And Godry fully heals.
Yay. With
I
12
come down
temps.
off the ceiling.
Gray, come off the ceiling, please. Actually,
Okay.
no, just stay up there and
Gray.
walk along the roof. It's fine.
Well, I'll have to come down and go through the doors.
He's Gray. Gray is played by Gray.
That is right. He is gray. My
Right.
apologies.
And it's not gray, it's gray.
It's gray. Even though that's actually how I spell gray.
So,
Well, because you're an American.
yep. So in the room that you're in second, the giant wall that you are seeing here is wall that looks like it's not part of the building. It looks like this is actual stone that has collapsed through that wall.
Okay.
It is not breaking the second floor.
That was the next question.
Parts of it look like it's actually caught on the floor on the second floor, partially holding it up. So if it had fallen completely, it probably would have collapsed, but it did not. It's kind of precarious. So if something big enough or strong enough hit it, it might fall over on its own.
Okay, then I'm not going to do that.
Yep.
What can I see through this crack in the wall?
What you see in the crack in the wall looks like a empty
Sounds
room
like a
that
book
may.
title.
What was that?
I said that sounds like a book title. What can I see through the crack in the wall?
Yeah, no, right? What you can see through the crack in the wall is very similar to the room that you're in. For the most part, it is empty. You do see some wood pieces and other things, like other stone pieces that either have been broken or, in the case of the wood stuff, it looks like it has degraded. You are not really seeing much that is usable. You really have gotten the sense that this place is extremely old. Like it's been not in use for generations.
Yeah, it's looking pretty picked over.
Yeah, it's pretty picked over. No, I don't want to click those. The door that you come up to is closed. It is not locked, as you can see.
Is there any way for me to look through the door?
Yes, it is. It does have a keyhole on it. You can look through. You see mostly what you're seeing is mostly more stone. You do see some wall that looks like it might have crumbled. You don't know how big it is because it's in the corner of the keyhole.
Okay.
You do see a couple of mushrooms similar like you do in this room here. You are not really seeing anything distinctive. It's the room across from you is rough. It looks like it's roughly about 15 feet.
Can I use my investigation to check for paranoia?
Sure. I'll allow you to pass automatically. You're paranoid.
Yes. Cool. All right.
Gray, were you checking that door, or did you just walk up to it?
I just walked up to it.
Okay. Gray, stop where you're at right there. When you are right about there, Gray, you will find what appears to be a skeleton on the ground that may or may not have been being gnawed on by the zombies that came out of said room. And there is a pouch that it looks like it's still serviceable. Looking inside said pouch, you will find 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces? Woohoo. I'm rich.
Hey, grandson.
Yeah?
It's a little dark in here.
Where are you?
I can't find you guys. I don't know where you went. You went somewhere out of the light.
I mean, I got 4 floating light things.
I know, but they're all in the same area.
Don't go into the light.
All right, I'm going to open the door.
All right, you kick open the door. Oh wait, no, you just open it.
No, just open the
You
door.
open this door.
What door?
Looking through, you see that this is you were pretty sure that this was a kitchen. Like this is where they cooked their food.
Okay.
The hearth is actually on the far wall, the wall that you're facing currently.
Okay.
But nothing is really here. Once again, it looks like everything was picked over,
Okay.
or was removed. In some cases, you can see depressions in the floor where you're pretty sure there was some piece of equipment there of some sort, or it might have been like a fire pit. But it was everything that was around it was removed or has been destroyed.
Right.
You are seeing that the mushrooms are getting more prevalent in here, and they are getting slightly larger. Now, You and your...
Were we looking for
giant-
mushrooms?
You were not. You were looking for a crown.
That's what I thought.
It is stuck to the floor.
And now that you've moved the light in, you will see that they are blue and white.
What's stuck to the floor? Where?
The crown.
There's the door.
There was a curse that sticks it to the ground.
Oh, right. Okay. I remember that now.
So confused.
Yeah. I walk up the wall and go back to the ceiling.
It's probably safer.
But yeah.
Yeah, probably. So, coming into this room, you can see the long destroyed tables. This is clearly, where Gray is standing now, you were clearly sure that this would have been where the door was. There's no longer a door here because it's been destroyed. But you are coming to the hall where where people would come to dine. Now, off to the left-hand side, Gray can see it from where he's at. I'm assuming everybody will move forward so they will see it. You see a golden glow coming through the door, through the opening on the left-hand side. That's about a 15
Ooh,
foot
I
opening.
do see a golden glow.
Yep.
Everyone head towards the light. The light is your friend. Nothing ever went wrong by heading into the light.
The room smells stale from like really old food and covered in dust. Other than that, you don't really see much in here, as you can tell.
Ooh, there's like an actual like glow.
Yes, there is. And in fact, there's more than just a glow.
There's a combat. No.
No, there is not a combat, thankfully.
Aww.
In the middle of the room, you see a dwarven skeleton with a golden crown in his hand. He's surrounded by a golden dome that is causing the light that you are able to see.
Okay.
From this distance, that is all that you can tell. The floor is the room that you're looking into is extremely large, as you can tell. What is that, 50 feet?
So he's got a golden dome that's creating a golden dome.
Yeah.
Yes.
The room is about 60 feet across.
Does anyone have mage hand? Because it won't work, but you try it anyway.
So to clarify, the golden dome itself is only about 5 feet across. It's only around the skeleton. The golden glow you're seeing is the glow from the dome.
Gotcha. So it's a very bright.
Yes, it is very bright. Like you can see the skeleton in there. You can see the crown, but it's extremely bright at the center, and this is a very dark place, so the light is going far out because of that.
Far out, man.
Far out, man.
See, I want to ask a Godry to go in and obtain the crown for us because it's one of those things where an undead creature might get around whatever defenses will immediately zap the shit out of us if we try.
Do you want me to shoot the bubble?
But I also know that if I ask him to get the crown, he's going to say no. So I'm not going to.
You want me to shoot the bubble?
I mean, you can try.
Get Nathan. You will notice that Godry actually doesn't even step into the light.
Yeah.
He will not go into the golden glow at all.
Can I try pushing him in?
I don't recommend
Absolutely,
it.
you could try.
Hey, Gardry, why won't you get in? It's safe. Even though you might be older than me.
Yeah. If you take him being alive and then when after he died, yes, he's
What's the golden glow do? Why are you afraid of it? I thought he could speak.
No, I
he
spoke to
can't.
him and he understood.
Is the golden glow dangerous? Nod or shake.
Flashbacks.
I will mime shooting the thing. Nothing. Wonderful.
He points at your bow and then points at you and does a small jabbing action.
You're gonna jab me if I shoot.
Yes, because he's still trying to protect the crown.
True.
Like, that's literally his whole, his whole
Will
thing
you
for
bring
being
me the
here.
crown?
I would have been
I
able to
really
send in
do
a
feel like
homunculi
you're
if we
more
had
than-
more money.
I'm just really doing this just to keep making Morden go. "Mm."
I mean, that does seem like a good call.
Session 12.
Mm.
Badger's still asking questions.
Okay.
So Godry walks up to the golden glow and leans on it.
Ooh. I walk up to the golden glow and see if my hand goes through it or if it gets stopped
Absolutely
on the bubble.
does.
Okay. So this is a field of stopping undeadness.
Yeah. I come down off the ceiling.
You were
And
fine.
I am fine. I
Yes,
can
you were fine.
pass through it.
Yep, you can pass through it.
Okay. I climb back up on the ceiling.
So in this room, actually, one of you have walked into here, haven't you?
I
No.
did, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. So-
I skirted the perimeter.
Well, you both
Okay.
walked in and tried to put your hand in on the dome, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but I can do that literally from where I'm standing.
Yeah, the edge of the light's like right here.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't do the dome, you did the glow.
Yeah.
I did the glow. The dome is right here, like the middle of the fist.
I thought you were saying you went in and tried to touch the dome.
No, I tried to touch whatever it was that was stopping Godry from going forward.
Godry is stopped by the light. Godry
Right.
is not stopped by the dome.
I
Right.
walk in.
You walk in. So this room is 60 by. Actually, you can't see the whole distance, so never mind. It don't matter. So for your purposes, this room is 60 by 80.
I'm not saying it's important that we keeping track of where the where the healing tarantula is, but for some reason I feel it's important that we keeping track of where the healing tarantula is.
Hey, I mean, second,
Yeah.
you have DM, don't you? Do you want to just give Badger that glow,
Ooh.
and then it just follows me?
Well, that's a
and
good
then-
point.
And then in an hour, we'll
We'll
be able
just
to pop it off you if we have
disable.
to.
Right. Which should be about another 38 minutes. So let me see how it's
Right.
set.
But that way just is a little easier
And
than
light dome animation. Okay.
shifting every time I move.
So the description of this room is a fairly large like entryway, for lack of a better word. It's like the hall that people would meet. Well, dang, that is super bright.
I'm working on it.
That like would probably have been, they would have brought diplomats and such to
I made it too big.
parlay. But the big thing with this room is that once you've passed these pillars on on either side going towards the center, it is roughly 40 feet high. 20 feet up above you is the second floor. You can see that there are railings and ways to get to the second floor if you decided to climb. Further to the north, you will see that part of one of those walkways has fallen. So you do have some handholds you could try and do to get if you wanted to get to the second floor that way. But also bear in mind, you go that route, Godry cannot follow you. He would have to try and go another route to get to you guys.
Well, at the moment, Godry would have to go another route to try to get to us because he can't come into the gold light, regardless.
Correct.
All right, I walk back over to Godry, and in Dwarven, I say, do you know another way to get to the second floor?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
He
The Muffin Man!
Godry looks at you, turns around, and starts walking to the south. Whoop, wrong way.
All right, I'm gonna follow him.
I don't know.
Guys,
if
I
this
think he
is-
knows where the other door is.
It's really not a good idea to have me and you on the same side of the table.
It's
Second.
such a good idea. I love it. Hey, look, guys, I found the stairs.
Where'd you go? I can't see.
Follow my voice. All right.
Who just ran past me that's glowing?
Hey, Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa.
Hey, where are
Hey,
we
Grandpa.
going?
Hey, Grandpa.
Up or
Hey,
down?
Grandpa. Over this way.
Okay. Someone just booked it past me.
Yeah, Godry led you down to the stairs, literally went to them, looked at them, turned back around, walked all the way up to the door that way he's at now. And it's basically he is pointed at the two sets of stairs and that door as ways of going up.
So we're going up.
I think we're going up. Let's go up.
Right.
Doop, 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 doop. Man, I just got your dome set, and now I'm going to have to fix it on the next one because it was only on the local token. So much work
Isn't
for an
that
effect that's only going to
grand?
last for another 32 minutes. Hold 2?
Yep, I'm gonna pull you guys over in a moment.
Okay.
Getting your cards together.
Just imagine how goofy we would have been if we were both gnomes.
Mm. True.
Yeah. All right. You guys go up the set of stairs to the second floor. The second floor here, you find that every door that you walk up to is in fact locked. The doors are all made out of stone. They do have some like iron or iron and gold like accents put onto it, but it's majority just stone. Everybody can move, right? Fixed. All right. There.
That's another flight of stairs from the same spot that we just came from, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the two flights of stairs. You saw them parallel to each other, so you are aware that they would lead to the same place.
So, I've got this door, and 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 I've got this door, which is a double door.
Correct.
Where do you guys want me to try to crack open first?
Always the double doors.
Yeah, that was kind of my thinking. Because, I mean, if there's anything that's going to be too dangerous for us to handle, it's going to be behind the double doors. So let's just start there.
I mean,
I
Thank you,
assume
Hank.
you're just bringing your
Thank you, Hank.
lights up here.
What's up?
Okay. I am going to...
Have a lockpicking contest with Badger.
I mean... I'll let Badger do it. I'll let Rochi do it. I don't need to do
Come
it.
here, grandson. Don't worry. I've got this.
Okay, no. I'm backing up.
All right, what do I do for lockpick?
Dexterity ability check plus your
So not like sleight of hands, just dex ability check.
Correct, because it is a tool use, so it is not sleight of hand. So you're proficient with it, so you get your proficiency and any other bonuses.
12.
Ping.
I
Nothing.
broke my lockpick.
You didn't break your lockpick. You just didn't get through the door.
All right. Is Rochi going to try next, or am I going to
I have
try?
one of your tools. Give me back my lockpick.
But then you're going to accidentally break the other one.
Is this how you speak to your elders?
I did say accidentally. Was that Rochi not making the door work?
No. That was Rochi not making the door work either.
All right, since I
All
didn't
right,
break
my
it,
turn.
I'm going one more time.
My turn.
I'll let him go.
We could ask the dwarf if he can open them.
Wow. That was just bad luck all around. Well, that was just a dexterity check, so that's correct, right?
Dexterity check plus your proficiency, so it would have been another +2 on top of that.
Correct.
So yeah, but that did not go through. Even like I added the +2 in for Badger and for Nathan, and neither of them actually made it through. There are 4 other doors if you want to try those.
Great.
Or you can keep trying
Would
this
you like
one.
to try the other way of opening the door?
I'm probably not the strongest, but we can try this. Alrighty, so if I try to force the door open,
You know, Gray, it is kind of terrifying, but you are among the strongest here. There's in fact only one person stronger than you, and it is not the person you're thinking of.
Alright, so strength ability check, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Yep.
Bend to bars,
So,
lift gates.
Do you want to see if you could borrow something from one of your other players to try and make this slightly easier for you?
Yeah, I'll fail.
Who has a sledgehammer in their pocket?
No one has a sledgehammer, but you know, a couple of them might have a crowbar that might help a little. Like anything to give you a little bit of advantage.
I mean,
He doesn't need it.
I have faith in him. I don't think he needs advantage. I think he's going to be okay just the way he is.
Okay.
I can always bludgeon it with my mace.
There is that.
Mace, head, whatever works.
I hand him my crowbar.
Okay.
Good.
I'll give you advantage on the roll to try and strong arm it now that you're using the crowbar.
See? He rolled a 20 with his first die. He didn't need
That's
advantage.
good. Because that's exactly what he needed to unlock the door.
Well, I knew he'd be able to do it. I had faith in you, Gray.
It's all the Project Zomboid I've been playing.
Gray walks up to the door. Gray looks at it for a minute, remembers what he used to do in a previous life, and went, and slams the crowbar into the keyhole, and actually snaps the key, the lock off of it, like breaking the lock entirely, so that he could take it apart.
Nice.
So
Well done.
he didn't destroy the door; he just destroyed the lock.
I mean,
that's okay.
that's
'cause
fine.
He can get through now.
I hand the crowbar back.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
I ready the crossbow.
Yeah, I think it would be Mason Shield. And-
You open the door. There is another fairly open room.
That's a lot of space.
You see 9 jade dwarf warriors statues in this room. This room looks like it actually saw a lot of fighting. You see a lot of large skeletons in here meaning large as in large-sized creatures, and also some smaller some smaller skeletons that could have been dwarves, could have been goblins, could have been orcs. You are not 100% certain unless you wish to sit there and study them.
Nah, not that interested. One of the others might be, but I'm gonna break the plane and come over here and then climb up the wall.
Morning,
Hmm?
buddy. Oobala.
Did something go wrong?
Not yet. So, you said that there are broken dwarven statues made out of jade.
There are jade statues in there.
Okay. Are they broken or are they all completely intact?
They're intact for the like maybe
Okay.
there are little bits here or there that you could probably find if you looked, but they're intact.
Okay.
The
So,
pillars are damaged.
so I'm probably going to be switching from greedy to terrified in a second here, unfortunately. But I want to try to like head over to the statues because I'm looking for a piece of jade that is roughly, say, like thumb sized.
Okay.
I mean, it can even be a thumb, but just one that's not still attached to a statue. Because I'm not going to Moloch this and try to take something off of an existing statue and wake it up. But if there happens to be something on the ground nearby, I will grubby.
So you give me an investigation check.
Okay,
To try and find a piece of jade, which I'm assuming you're looking more specifically for a piece of jade that is worth 100 gold.
You got it, Wojciech. So,
So what you got, buddy?
hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right. I got, because I had a +1 from another source, I got a 16. Because I had a rose +1.
You do not find one that is worth 100 gold, but you do find some jade that is worth, you would guess, probably about 50.
I mean, I'll pick it up.
So, having sat here and pulled jade from the first statue,
Uh-huh. No. Specifically not trying to pull it from the statue, from the ground around the statue. I am
From the
not.
ground around the statue,
I
you're
am
not
very
touching the
clearly
statues?
not touching the statues.
okay, you are not touching the statues. Okay.
Yeah. No. I've been a GM way too long to touch statues made out of precious stones that someone would want to try to shrink and then put in a bag of holding and thus set off all of the arcane traps within a 5-mile radius. No, I'm not touching the statue. I am not touching one of the large metal statues in a hall in the middle of the catacombs. I mean, jade and tombs, but it still stands.
Pressure plate? The one you just stepped on, though?
You know what? Greed is greed.
Oh, it's okay. Because you didn't touch them. You searched around them. You found 50 gold pieces worth of jade. I'll say you found 2 or 3 of them. Actually,
Okay.
We'll say 2. With the 16. Hey, look, you've already made more than your last adventure.
Warden.
No, it does not count as 100 gold pieces because it's not one piece.
Right. But if I hold them like this and I do mending.
I mean, you can mend them. You can mend them to the back to the statue, sure.
Damn it. Okay. Never mind. I'll just... Okay.
All right.
We're good. We're good. Nobody saw
Yep.
nothing. Hi, guys.
To your left, well, not your left. Yeah, to the left side of the map where Second was just walking to, you see a clear break into the floor. Second, stop right where you're at.
Oh, I did.
Standing where you are right now, you can clearly see a group of zombies and skeletons below you. Very similar to the first group you ran into. They do appear to be milling at the moment. They are also about 20 to 25 feet down.
Okay, so that would be down in the first floor in one of the side catacombs
Correct.
that we didn't explore. Okay.
Correct. Yes, they are. They have not been activated because you are not on the same floor as them. If you do choose to attack them, it's a whole different thing. But yeah.
And my spatial awareness would tell me that this door is the other door that is on the same wall as the double door, because there's no other door in between that space. So that means that we chose wisely, and we don't have to do that one either.
Yep, he didn't. You chose wisely and did not have to. So we take a dexterity check to get through that doorway. Because the door swings towards where Gray is now. So you would have to have tried to get around the door to get out of the room.
Okay. So, do we want to examine this room with a whole bunch of statues in it? Or do we want to just assume that something will go horribly wrong if we examine the room with a whole bunch of statues and we move on to another room?
I think it would be a look but don't touch scenario. But I don't think it would hurt anything to look.
See you later, Rose.
Bye, Rose. All right, well, then let's start looking. Without touching.
No touchy. Anybody else want to give any investigation checks? Yeah.
Do the
Badger can only check in the areas that are lit. Same thing with Rochi.
do the statues look like the dwarf, the Undying one?
Yes, they look a lot like Godry does. The biggest difference between what he's wearing and what they're wearing is they are not wearing they are not wearing a shield and a spear. They have two shields, and they are covering about half their body.
Is this a dwarven thing that I've heard of, or is this just bad sculpture?
This actually give me an intelligence check, history check. Actually,
I can do that. I have a history.
Do you have a history?
I have a history. I don't have the history skill, but I have a history.
What a 17. I'll get
That will be a 17, sir.
So, you believe this is more of an artistic styling than anything else, showing that this, like, the hold will stand. They're defensive. They don't need to go and fight. So
Right,
why
so-
need weapons?
Cool. So, like, I don't know if it's any, like, strange, like, dwarven tunnel defender or anything that fights shield and shield. This is just,
Right.
as far as I know, this is just, our artistic expression.
As far as you're aware, this is just artistic expression. You have heard of, like, this type of fighting happening before, but more of a desperation kind of
Right.
thing. Like, all we have is shields, but nothing as in, oh yeah, this great warrior used to do it. No, nothing of that nature.
So, looking at the floor in straight lines, straight across, does it look like there's scuff marks or channels or anything? Nothing.
This room looks like it was highly fought over, meaning like there were lots of like skeletons in this room. I did not depict them here, but like this room looks like a lot of bloody fighting happened. So you're seeing scuff marks, like arrows in the floor where it's like actually pierced in because it's got in between the channels for the blocks and stuff like that. But like we're not talking about like whole arrows. We're talking like you're seeing pieces of the arrowhead sticking out now because it's just been that
Right.
long. But
Oh.
so in general, this room is kind of scuffed. Yes, but the statues look pretty much fine.
Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines that the statues might actually slam together, kind of like closing walls. So looking
Oh,
more
with the
could
double
see-
shields and make like a instead of a vertical piston trap, a horizontal piston trap.
Mm.
Good thinking. Good
As
thinking.
far as you can see, you do not see any channels that would say that they move. They get pushed along the floor of that nature.
Is there any
Nah.
disturbed gravel or stone in a method around the foots of the foots of the statues in a way that would suggest that any and or all of them have at one time moved from where they're currently standing?
Give me a perception check.
I can't find my feet.
For everything you can tell, the floor is too scuffed up for you to tell if it was the statue that moved or if it was something else.
Okay, then my
15.
paranoia is going to tell me that the statues absolutely move.
Okay.
Okay. Do the statues look like they have combat damage on them? Like the shields?
The statues look like they might have gotten hit by arrows. Like there's little nicks in them, but like I said, this room is kind of heavily been contested over, so
Mhm.
you would expect there to be some damage of that nature. It does not look like anybody sat there and took a sledgehammer to them to try and break them down, which,
Or like they'd formed a shield wall and had been...
right. It does not look like any of the larger creatures that were in here swung at them, but it also doesn't look like really anything in this room got away. From what you can tell, because there is lots of bodies, so you can assume, given the way it looked like, given the way the room was set up, that there was a fight here. The dwarves that were there don't necessarily look like they beat them back, but at the very least they stopped them from pushing forward here for a decent amount of time, and they may or may not have gotten run over because of something else. So they look like they were holding here and fighting for a while.
Does anyone else feel like this is an obvious trap that we just haven't
Yes.
set off yet?
Yes.
Good.
I'm going to shoot
Which
an
is
arrow.
exactly why I'm trying to
I'm
set it
going
off.
to shoot an
I mean-
arrow. You said there was arrow marks. I'm going to shoot an arrow at one of them.
Okay. You picking one at random, or you're attacking one directly?
No, I am attacking the one directly in the back.
Okay.
The one that you would assume is probably the leader if these things come alive.
You mean this one right here?
Yeah, so I'm going to step like back.
The
Like
one that chat can see
about
has a counter
I'm a
that looks
shoot.
like that on it.
This one.
Well, before you do any of that, I am getting the behind
Over
everybody else
My
because
thing isn't pinging.
I'm
so
expecting
this
you
one-
to do a
Roll
dumb.
your attack.
Okay.
And everyone roll initiative.
I'm going to push the button.
I'm just going to remind you all that this was
He's
not
talking
my
to
idea.
chat. I rolled a natural 1.
Good job.
So if this is a trap, and it's meant to be hit.
If this is a trap that we're supposed to hit, you did not
It's
set it
probably gonna
off
hit.
because you missed. Obviously, the lighting was the issue. Here, let me bring over a light source for you.
Morgan is currently messaging me. Do you care if your character dies? Because
Oop,
I think he is.
Oop, oop. Hold on.
Why are you doing these things to me?
Roll damage.
Oh, it hit! Oh, God! Normal damage, sneak attack damage.
Normal damage.
No sneak attack.
No.
9 points of piercing.
Slams into the jade. Sticks there for a second. And then falls to the ground. You get the impression that it didn't actually even make a mark on the statue.
Really?
Well, you rolled terrible. Okay, do we want me to try to open one of the doors on that
I'm gonna
far
go pick up
wall
my
and
arrow.
see if that's what triggers our impending doom?
I'm all
You're still muted there, second. I can hear you through the.
Do we want me to go and try to unlock, try to open this door and see if that's what triggers our impending doom?
Sure. I'm gonna shoot it again.
You don't even have to roll. It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
It's literally the arrows are going in, and then just kind of falling. Like they look like they're trying to go in there, and you can't tell if it's just the jade stopping it or if it's just falling down because of magic.
Understood. Does it change the fact that my bow is currently considered a magical weapon?
Fair enough.
Oh, good point.
Because
Because it is a magical bow. It is a
Okay,
plus one to
then
hit
yes,
and damage
roll
bow.
initiative.
Okay, everyone roll initiative, and then I just need to point out that regardless of what Ace rolls, he comes in last.
But I got a natural 20.
I don't care. Ari played a card that says that you
You have a
lose,
natural screw you. That's what you just got.
which is why I was laughing so hard.
Airy.
You went from a 25 initiative to a 1.
Airy.
Bing!
And I guess it did.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
No one else was finding out anything, so he said there was arrow marks, so I'm gonna make another.
You did.
Oh god, I'm
You
gonna
did.
be the only one that can damage these things.
That is
I
also
mean, I
a
can-
very strong possibility.
Out of curiosity,
And
how,
you have to make a cannon.
how high is the roof here?
The roof is about 20 feet. These things are standing about 8 to 10 feet.
The good news is our hour just passed on this like 3 minutes ago. So, no more temporary hit points, but also that means that I can now summon a new one.
That is good. And I'm also going to point out that it's been 2 hours, and we should probably take a break right before we do this.
Sure, why not? We can take a really quick break right before we go.
Everybody,
Or
that's right, I got to do.
We
work.
can realize that only one of us has a magic weapon, that we're going to die. We can go through the 3 rounds of combat it takes for us to die. As a free action, I can, reconsider my life choices. And then we can just roll up new characters when we come back from break.
No, because there's a different option. There are like 5 doorways within our vicinity.
There's no way we're going to coward speed away from this. We're going to wind up sticking and fighting this. We know this.
We can literally summon a doorway to a extra planar location.
We can, but we're not gonna.
Okay.
Okay. Break time. I'll be right back.
I'm just going to point out, guys, I was expecting people to sit here and poke the statues. I was not expecting someone to attack the statue with a magic weapon.
And this is what I get for giving Grandpa a magic bow. Kids, never give your grandpa a magic weapon, because apparently he will poke animated statues with it.
Oh.
We were getting literally nowhere, and I said, okay,
We were
gonna
getting
do-
literally still alive, and you made sure to fix that. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Yay. Be right back.
Yeah, bye.
Thomas, diehard
Hi,
D&D
Thomas.
players don't take breaks. You are correct. But I'm also still going to.
Besides, I have to get my campaign blanket because all the rest of the party members are wearing them, so we have to, put on our corpse cloths in solidarity.
All right, let's not tell him.
Guess what happened?
What?
I don't know what happened.
Oh, we got sucked back?
Bing.
Someone may have. I'm waiting to hear the details. Gray, it really is funny because yes, you were right. So, yes, in fact, I'm going to do exactly that.
Oh no, I'm still on the ceiling.
Yep. So you're about to fall 20 feet to the ground.
This is what you get for walking on the ceiling.
But you're gonna get to do something really weird first because it takes a turn. Mind you, I believe you were first anyway. Yes, you were first. You had a 21 and Nathan had a 20.
And Badger had a 25 that didn't matter.
Badger had a 25 minus 24.
Yep.
Okay. So has everybody got up, did their walk, and ready to start this show?
I believe we are all ready to make up new characters. Yep.
Just make an arcane cannon, then 2 of us can do damage.
Probably.
I'm not liking the probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can control that one.
Yes, I can.
All right, beautiful.
And I believe I was standing right there.
Once
I was
one
gonna say,
space over, you weren't in front of the door.
Yeah, I was going to say I might actually have been there.
And you know what's the funny
Good.
part for you
Okay.
there, Gray?
Baru?
Only one came out.
You still are the second strongest in the party.
Good news, only 1 came alive
So far.
so far.
I'm just gonna point out there's two in the initiative tracker. Oh.
Oops. So with the start of the start of the combat,
I was trying to remember who it was. I think you're right. I think it was Richie. I remember so little of his music, unfortunately.
I reverted to a 6.
Yeah, I just had to roll to get you a number so I could put you on.
Gotcha.
So the first turn, you're not going to be able to do anything because something.
Sure I
weird
am.
The weird thing that happens is you get sucked into the ceiling.
Okay.
And everybody hears this. Wait a minute. I think I forgot something. Come here real quick.
No. It wasn't me. I'm okay.
And now we go to Nathan's turn.
Okay.
What Nathan has seen is, in fact, because the arrow was magical, the shield raised up and batted it to the side.
Okay. Yeah. That's lovely. My movement is 30.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my movement. And I'm going to use my remaining first level slot to summon a Force Ballista. But I think I'm just going to do the tiny version so that I have like a Force Ballista that I can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't.
Does it take your action to use it?
It shoots as a bonus action.
So
I
then,
believe it takes his bonus action to activate it, and then his bonus action to shoot it. Yep.
so then wouldn't you want something that you're not like holding and something that's doing?
I don't have a magic weapon, and if we need magic weapons to hurt these
sure.
things,
I was gonna say it doesn't matter then. Yep.
exactly. And if we need magic weapons to hurt these things, I'd rather it be in my hand and harder to kill.
Right, then out in the open. Yeah,
Right.
I understand
So
that.
I'm going to gauge based on the information we've seen that my crossbow will do nothing. whether or not that's correct. And I'm going to make, instead of making this version that sits on the ground, I'm going to make a tiny one which basically snaps onto my arm and acts like a pew-pew bracer. But that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's it for Nathan? Or is Nathan going to use his action?
He moved. He uses his action to summon the thing. That's pretty much it.
And it's a bonus action to use it, right?
Oh, right. And I didn't already use my bonus action this turn because I haven't moved the lights. So pew pew.
Is it 2 shots or 1?
It's just 1 pew.
Oh, damn.
It is for the chat, because obviously I know the GM and all of us know this information. Make a ranged spell attack originating from the cannon at one creature or object within 120 feet. On a hit, it takes 2d8 force damage, and if the target is a creature, it is pushed up to 5 feet away from the cannon. And I do get to use, since it's a ranged spell attack, it uses my proficiency and yada yada yada. So that means it would also use my intelligence, correct?
Correct. It uses your intelligence and proficiency to make its attacks.
Cool. So that is, in fact, a d20 plus 6.
Correct. Oh, we don't have that set up for you, do we? All right,
No, I got this. I got this. I got this. $16.
16 hits.
$13 damage.
You blow a chunk out of the shield because it's force damage, correct?
Correct.
Yep. You take a chunk out of the shield.
Nice. At the start.
Watch you be the actual only one, because mine just wakes it up, and yours actually is the only thing that does damage.
I mean, at the very least, we know that I can do damage. Okay. That is... that is my action.
Nathan and Godry, and I would say Gray, but you know, Gray is being Kevin'd at the moment.
Oh,
No, not Kevin.
Hear a grumbling coming from this statue here.
Told you there was more than one.
What you see is the statue lift its feet. The feet are impressed into the ground, so it is basically pulling itself free. It does nothing else. The statue on the bottom does the same thing.
ah, they're probably charged, leaving their docking stations.
And I forgot to put him in, so let me roll for him. Next is Godry.
Yay, Godry. Go, Godry. Go, Gadget,
Yep.
Godry.
Godry.
Runs into the room that we were just in.
Shakes his head and steps back.
More.
I think we have a cow and not a undead.
Maybe it's an undead cow. Did you ever think about that?
Ooh, it could be an undead cow.
What would be a good name for an undead cow? Like, not like Bessie. I mean, like, what as a card entry would you call an undead cow?
Cottage cheese.
No.
Did they die with a bunch of holes in them? Because then you can call them Swiss.
No. Cheese is not necromantic. Cheese is wonderful. All right, who's up?
Next is Rochi.
Go,
Wait.
baby dude.
Yep. Go, baby dude. Baby dude's not liking the plan.
I don't either. Bovambi. Red. Oh, red with the +1.
Rochi runs into the room behind him.
Mental note, make Bovambi for campaign.
I'm just gonna say, wait a little bit.
No, it's my idea.
Next is Le Badger.
Le Badger.
Come on, Badger.
Right.
Badger, 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 Badger.
Did I see everyone else run?
What do you mean everyone else? I'm standing right here next to you, shooting.
I physically cannot see you.
So
Really?
what you saw was Rochi run past you, and then everything else you have no idea.
I'm being serious. I can see, and my thing won't ping, so maybe I need to refresh. I can see this bug. I can see this bug. I can see this bug.
That is the furthest back he could see.
Yeah.
Is these two squares. Everything else is behind that point, or in the darker gray. He can't see.
I physically cannot see anything besides this enemy up at the top.
Oh, wait. Actually, I'm sorry. Rochi would not be here. Rochi, in fact, would be here because he would have slammed into the wall. No, he was lined up with a door.
If I play a card, can he get mage sight goggles?
No, but he could light a lantern or a torch.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Actually, you would have. I'm sorry. There's something I forgot.
Your doom.
Oh, no. I forgot that. Godry is a light sword.
He is. Because he has a glowing shield. Which still doesn't help the fact... No, you would know I'm there because you would have seen the beam of pew pew light.
Yeah, he could see that you're there. He just couldn't see anybody.
I mean, technically, I can't see he's there, but I can know that you're there because I would have saw the...
Right.
Like a firework go off from right next to me.
Pew pew.
The thing in front of me. Okay,
Yeah,
and I'm
pew pew light.
I'm gonna step behind this, peek around, so bonus action hide, and then roll to attack the thing. The bonus action stealth.
You're standing in the middle, so you're not.
Well,
You're not able to hide.
Can I hide behind this pillar?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he moved behind the pillar. Bonus
I
action
move
stealth
behind the
moves
pillar,
back.
but so I can actually see the thing. I have to move
Right.
into the space.
Yep. No, you're good. I looked at where you were because I was on another part of the screen when I first said that.
That's okay.
So that's an 11. Thank God.
So sure, you can shoot him. You can shoot him with
shoot.
advantage. I mean, you get advantage already because he's stuck
that's
where he's
right.
at for the moment.
I need to roll one more just in case to fish for a natural 20. I did not, but that would be a 25. Damage is... Oh, does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, it's literally a tank. A metal double-shielded tank. It could miss.
Made out of jade.
Yeah.
A metal double shielded tank made out of jade.
I mean, arguably, if it's a tank, it's missing isn't the
14.
problem. It's harming it is.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks bloodied.
Yay!
Okay. And I'll move back around the thing just because that's actually where I'm standing.
Just because that way I'm the only one
So-
that can get shot. Thanks.
So Gray, your turn, and you want to make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
As you fall to the floor.
Yep.
Because whatever happened to you no longer has spider climb. That's my guess.
Saving throw, you said?
Say that again.
Saving throw, you said?
Correct. Yeah, we're gonna go to saving throw.
Looking good. Looking good.
You land on your feet, sir.
What the?
for him to step out of the shadows, Chad.
And you take 3 damage from the fall.
Woo. I think I've actually got more hit points than I used to.
Well, keep falling. You'll fix that.
No, I don't.
No, you have less.
Okay.
But now it's your turn.
Yeah, so I can actually see him.
Correct. You can see the second one.
I have to learn a new character now really quick.
I mean,
There
that
is
happens.
I try to have a bunch of characters on hand so I don't have to go through a long building process when these cards play. Thankfully, this one just happened to work out perfectly.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to try to firebolt this.
Yes, firebolt.
Ooh. You've been changed into a Cass.
I can't see him, so
Neither can I.
all I'm going to be able to see is a flash of fire.
So a 19 on the roll.
19 will hit.
Excellent.
Excellent.
For a whole 5.
Yep, it hits, and it looks like it left a nice scorch mark on there.
On the bloodied one or the other one?
The other one, he can't see the bloodied one.
Oh, okay. Does that mean because of the light of the thing, we were able to see which one he was shooting at as it hit it?
Oh yeah, you absolutely watched the fireball come from there to over here.
Nice. Wait, ball or bolt?
Bolt. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Because I got really terrified for a second.
I mean, arguably
no.
it's still a little ball, but it's a bolt.
I was about to say, I think we're all level 3, so I don't think he can have ball yet.
I mean, I just wanted to
No.
make sure.
You're not level. There's a certain fight that I was hoping you guys would get to today to get you to level 4.
All right.
It's not this one, I assume.
Gotta tell you, this one was not a planned fight. I disagree with that statement. You had cards ready because there were things on the screen. Therefore, it was planned. I didn't put them through Hero Forge, though, did I? Oh, good point. All right. I retract my statement.
I had exactly what card to use if something happened to trigger them, but none of them have magic weapons. This shouldn't be a problem. Oh
Yep.
wait, crap.
And then Badger had to poke it with a magic stick.
Badger did have to poke it with a magic stick. You are
Okay.
right.
Time for shoot sting.
Yep, so now it's Nathan's turn.
Okay.
He should act.
Because the pew pew is a bonus action, I'm going to science. Crossbow shot.
Okay. I'm assuming the bloodied one.
Yes. Into
Okay.
the bloodied one.
I'm going to give you that taking the shot, whether you hit or miss, you figure out that it doesn't work.
Okay.
Because
Well,
he's not going
it
to even
hits.
try and block it.
It hits. He doesn't block it. The crossbow bolt pings off, doing no damage. And we go, okay.
Science.
Scienced. Learning has occurred. Pew pew, mother effer.
Yep. Now roll for your...
17.
that hits.
12 damage.
It looks double bloodied.
Double bloodied. And I'm going to push it back 5 feet, which means it just kind of like slams into the wall behind it with the force because it looks cooler that way.
Yep, it slams into the wall. It leaves a little imprint of itself there, and it just kind of rocks back to where it was.
Okay. And I'm going to rock back to this doorway.
Yep.
Because I can. Because that's still within my range.
And now it's its turn.
And that's why I backed away. Oh. I can now see that this is what Gray now looks like.
Yes, you can.
Gray is an Enfuego elf.
Doesn't he look so much better that way?
You know what, Dalton? You got good taste.
Just wish he could have put me on the floor.
Hey, it's not his fault you didn't start on the floor. He put you back where
Hey.
you were.
You weren't on the floor? Oh, well, never mind. You ended up there anyway. That's fine.
Anybody that's actually
They
looking
run
sees
up-
my shoulders slump.
The big jade statue walks up to Grandpa and goes to try and smash him. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay, so that is a miss. You see him walk up. They take both shields. They raise it over your head and try to slam it down on top of you. And you roll out the way.
Yay! Grandpa, don't die. Uh-oh.
And now the other one wakes up because the other one was the first one that actually. The other one can only attack you because you were closest. Now this one also rolled a 14, so we already know that misses. So Badger, don't get caught by the giant statues of doom.
Duck, dodge, dip, dive, dodge, duck.
Wrench.
Swerve. Thunk.
The soldier, Godry, is just standing basically by the doorway looking at you guys fight.
Yep.
Brochi is... Oh, wait a minute. Let me look at that, actually, because he might be able to help you.
I mean, it would be nice.
Yes, because it turns into psychic damage, so yes, he can actually help.
Ooh. He's
And
going to go
he'll
Psylocke
probably
them with his knife.
Correct. He's going to attack the bloodied one. He misses, but he tried. Badger.
So, Bacon, this is a good character study for capabilities for an artillerist artificer, if you still weren't sure which direction you wanted to go for yours.
Disengage.
By the way, okay, so I'm going to ask you guys for your opinion on this situation. Badger is about to try and disengage in total darkness away from a creature that he cannot see. Because I was actually just about to point out the first guy should have had advantage because you could not see him.
Sure, swing
You're right.
again. Out. Swing.
Well,
Take a swing.
I think that the disengaging is still useful because it will work for the one that is...
Yeah, you're not getting hit. You won't get an attack from this guy because you know that he's there. The one that's below you, you can't tell because he's in the shadows.
Yeah. Yeah,
So that was really.
I would say it would work on one, but not both.
Right.
If it were my campaign.
That is how I was going to determine it, but I
Cool.
just wanted to see if anybody else had the same thought. Badger takes 9 points of damage as he gets smashed by a shield.
I mean, honestly, Bacon, there is no bad choice for artificers. They're all good. I mean, Alchemist, I might consider the weakest from a combat perspective, but they're all really, really good.
All right, so I apologize. How much damage did I take?
9 bludgeoning.
So that puts me down to. I mean, do we still have?
That
we
would have
still
been from your
You
12
have your
temps.
12.
Yeah,
12
so
temps.
we still have,
I protect my grandpa.
All right, let's disengage. I will
It's okay, he doesn't protect you.
5, 10,
I know he doesn't.
15, 20, 25. I'll protect you! And I will shoot the bloody one. $11.
Misses.
Yeah, that's my suit. Okay. That's my turn.
Gray, they're both within range of a fireball. Gray, they're both within range of a fireball.
I don't know that spell.
And now that Badger's turn is over, it goes to the Gray.
Gray, they're both within range of a fireball. Gray, they're both within range of a fireball. Use your fireball magic.
All right. I am actually going to Burning Hands. I don't remember how to do the cone thing.
Actually, you should be able to click the spell and, I believe it is hit standard roll and it'll show up on the right-hand side. Or,
Okay. I'll cast spell.
yep, and then click cast spell. Yep, and then place measure template on the right-hand side.
Okay, I actually need to move over a little bit more.
You like that?
Yeah, right there.
Are you going to
Yeah,
get both of them?
I figured you would do it so you would hit both. So, yep, go for it.
Nice. Or miss both.
Yeah. I'm new to this mage thing. Oh well.
I will allow you to adjust it to hit one or the other. Because I don't think you're going to get both.
Nope. Not without moving a lot and really being in harm's way.
Yeah, you would have to get like to here to potentially be able to do it. Now, if you want to not use that and either use another spell or use your flame bolt, that is, or one of your other spells, that's fine.
No, I'll still go ahead and use it. But,
Okay. So, who you're angling it towards?
that guy.
There you go. Always go for the weaker one.
He's the one I've seen pummel. So, saving throw DC 15 dex.
He passes. Good.
Womp womp.
So I think that does half damage, does it not?
Correct.
So roll your damage and let's see how much you do.
1.5 d6. So
Wait, is that
three-
it for Flame Burning Hands?
It's 3d6 damage.
3d6.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. So 7.
Good rolls.
Yeah, that definitely worked. Okay, so he's not dead, but he's definitely had better days.
Okay, and I can still move again, correct?
Yes.
You can move you've moved, what was that, 20 feet to get to there? So you still have another 10 you can go.
Yeah. Forgetting buttons.
Look for the one that looks like a box.
Okay. And that's where I'm going to go.
Yeah, I was just about to try and
No
get
worries.
that.
I help.
And now it's Nathan's turn.
Okay. From where I am, I am going to aim at the bloodied guy. And I'm going to say, get away from my grandpa. Bang.
Okay.
It's looking like Rogi's name days are
And that's 23.
numbered.
Yep. Yeah, no, right.
And only 4. So I'm glad I shot at the one that's already been beaten up a lot. Is it dead? Yay! It is dead. It is dead, but it dies over here because I still push it back 5 feet because I can.
I assume that was the end of your turn. Or are you moving?
I am actually going to back up and away so that he doesn't have to try to squeeze through me or anybody else or whatever. Anything else happening doesn't have to try to maneuver around me to do it.
Okay. So soldier runs up. Not soldier. Statue
Shilly.
runs up.
Yep.
Takes a swing at the wee one. And absolutely misses.
It's a small target. They're hard to hit.
Next is the Undying Soldier, and he knows he can't do anything, so he turns around and gets out of the way.
Oh, that's why he's not getting involved, because he knows he doesn't have a magic whacker.
He knows he can't fight them.
He's a smart cookie.
And Rochi's turn. Rochi uses uses a disengage action to get away because he knows that there's something in front of him.
Oh no!
And accidentally closes the doors.
I
He
did
closed
not
the doors
actually
and I
close.
realized I couldn't see him to open them back up.
That was no accident.
I'm not locked in here with you. Oh, wait. No, I am. Damn.
Did we lose light somehow?
Yes, because
Because the light backed away.
Backed up.
Because the light backed away to make sure you guys could get through the door. That hits Rochi. And Rochi can't see the target, so he's not attacked.
Thanks, Rochi. Great work, buddy.
I mean, I know I'm the one playing him, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure that's what Rochi would have done if he couldn't actually see the target.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
And next is Badger. Hey, Badger.
Badger,
it's your turn.
Badger, duck.
Disengage.
What you doing, Badger?
Run.
Well, you're safe because he's already used his reaction.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so don't bother with the disengaging. Just run.
Okay, just running. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Okay. Don't even bother rolling. It's fine.
Okay.
Because you are completely out of line of sight. You will automatically pass. And Gray's turn. What do you do, Gray?
Alright,
He
so
turns and looks at you.
this is the top of the turn, which means it can attack.
This is the top of the turn, so that means that he has a opportunity attack. But you can also use a disengage action once you step into
No.
range, because that's
He doesn't get his opportunity attack until he gets once per his turn.
right. You're right.
So until his turn comes up again, he's used.
So he's still free. I know, right, Thomas? Rochi's just giving everybody the evil eye at the moment.
Such a stone-faced look, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna run.
Okay.
Everybody's running around here. I mean, to be fair, I was the one that was in this room first, but still.
All right.
At least I'm still fighting.
Alright, so that's
I can't
25.
attack something I can't see.
I'm working on it.
And I'm actually going to dump grease in a 10 by 10 in front of the door right there.
Okay.
Dude, that's genius.
Oh, grease is one of my favorite
Oh,
cantrips.
not sorry. Yeah, grease is smart. In a combat, like a boss battle,
Yep.
you use up every single one of your spells, and then you change your character.
I thought there was one for a square, but it's the 2 squares. There's a 5-foot increments.
Yeah.
So it's
Yes. I set this up so that each one of these squares is 5 feet. So if you're using grease, grease would cover 4 squares.
Right there.
Nice.
Yep.
And that is a cantrip. Yes.
Nope.
No.
That's the first level.
spell.
Okay, so I'll mark out that I cast it.
I got it for you. I had it open, your card open, because I was looking at the spell anyway.
Gotcha.
Hey, Nathan, it's your turn.
Okay, so I
assume
can
Craig-
take I can downgrade an action slot to a bonus action slot, correct? Okay.
Correct. So you can downgrade your action to fire, and then downgrade, and then use your bonus to move the stuff.
Yeah, because that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Thank you for reminding me, Thomas. Getting there so much faster this time around.
All right, so there's that, and now we shoot. Pew pew 12.
Misses.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to spend a fate point.
Okay.
I'm going to pew pew again,
No, already.
or re-roll the pew pew.
Reroll.
Either one doesn't
In
matter.
this case, it's the same.
Even worse.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Statue walks back to its original position.
Because there's no one in the room.
Actually, I gotta roll the check for that first, because I forgot he was standing in grease.
Yep.
Please tell me he falls. Please tell me he falls.
No,
Damn.
they get advantage on it because it's magic.
If everybody wants to hold an action, I have an idea.
You're gonna step in and re-trigger him.
I mean, that's about as much as I can say in 6 seconds, so...
I'm down. Let's do it.
I've already went, so
Yeah, but you'll still get a chance to ready an action before I get to go.
So it's the soldier. He does nothing.
Right.
He just kind of looks at you. Brochi is being played by the soldier at the moment, and Badger is ready in action.
Readying my shot.
Okay. All right, so...
You staying where you're at though?
I guess I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus, I can't see nothing. Here's the dead one. Where
You'll
did
be
the
able
other-
to see him.
Okay,
You're fine.
I'll stay. Nope, I'll stay there.
Now remember, the grease will affect you too.
Yeah, except I know exactly where it is, and I'm going to jump over that spot because I'm only going to have to cross a 5x5 area. So,
Fair enough.
jump. And as one of my myriad of actions,
Nice, I can see it.
all right. And now, as my other myriad of actions, we will shoot him. Do I have advantage on the roll because he's a non-moving target?
You have advantage on the roll because he has gone back to stationary. Correct.
Good thing. 16.
Just enough to hit him.
Wow.
6 points.
That would also trigger my held action.
Yep. Your held action, I assume, is him starting to move.
Yes.
So then, yes, that would trigger your held action.
Wow, 14.
And you miss.
Reroll.
You're gonna
Spend
spend
a
a
fate
fate
point.
point to reroll.
Yep. Much better.
Definitely better.
Sneak attack. Since he's just coming back alive.
Yes, you can have sneak attack on the shot.
18.
So I'm going to make the assumption that you guys are going to be sitting here going, "I'm in." I shoot him, and then just run back out.
That was my plan.
Okay. So let's skip the doing
We're
that.
gonna-
And doing the damages.
We're going to derpy door fight this guy until he's dead. Yes.
Yes. So we're gonna skip. We're gonna skip the everybody moving around because we already know how that's gonna
The
happen.
only question to this is if he has enough movement to get to me before my next action, because that would mean that I will take damage doing this. If he can't,
he can get to you from where you're at. Yes.
okay, then we might as well play this out then.
Okay. So then the next person would be him. He would step forward and try and kerchunk you. I just figured after the first time that happened, you would step further back.
As long as
I couldn't
your-
see him from further back.
Oh.
As long as your light stays there, second, I can just ping him from where he's standing.
Oh, right. So I don't have to come back in the room anymore.
You don't have to come back in. Once you get out, I can just
11 points of damage. Unless you
Temporary hit
cast shield.
points.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of what I was figuring was going to
Okay.
happen. Was that he was going to shoot him from the door? The
All right,
guy would walk.
so
up to the
blah
door and walk
blah,
back.
disengage, move over here, and now we just let Grandpa finish everything.
Yeah, I can just as he
Grandpa
Okay.
and you just
down,
stood from the doorway shooting him. basically.
Fair enug.
How many arrows do you think that'll take?
If you are averaging be anywhere close to that 18, probably another 4 or 5.
Okay.
I mean,
I will mark off 4 arrows. 5 arrows. Just
I mean, I can throw
I'm-
the.
Yeah, I'm assuming you would go back and pick them up. So I think you're.
well,
fine.
that's the question: is how many do I get back out of all this fight?
Right, I forgot that. How many arrows did you fire?
Over tonight, I think I have fired.
Does standing here count as being in the door for purposes of his moving? Because I would test that next. No, wait. I think it does. No, maybe not.
It does for the purposes that he could hit you from there.
Okay.
Because he can step up to the door. He just cannot go through.
How about from here?
He cannot hit you from there because he cannot get through the door.
Okay. I can hit his standing spot from here.
Yep.
He has partial cover. He's also not moving. It balances out. I can do this without worrying about using up arrows.
Yeah, he would just be AC 18 instead. So you would need an 18 or higher. But
With advantage.
You have an hour.
Yeah.
You have an hour. To sit
And we
there
have an
and
hour
plug
to do
it.
this. So he will go down and you won't have to worry about your arrows.
Okay. How many arrows can I pick up? Because I was at 15. I'm down to 7.
Yep. I'm going to roll those now.
I assume there is more pieces of jade we can pick up now.
Possibly one worth 100 gold pieces.
If not, next level I will be learning gem cutting, and one of these will be.
You're able to refill your quiver.
Oh, nice.
Because I would have assumed you would have picked up the other ones from earlier. It's basically only if I roll a 1, you've damaged the arrowhead to the point that it can't be used anymore.
We win!
Yep. So you've officially beaten the encounter I wasn't intending. Yay!
Welcome to GMing. All right, so
Welcome
back to that door.
GMing. It's awesome, isn't it? Dexterity check.
Jumped over the pit. You can say athletics check if you want, or acrobatics check.
It's fine. I assume that Gray is basically canceling the spell anyway.
It's gray. Never assume that he's canceling a spell for the player's benefit.
I cancel nothing.
I cancel nothing.
All right. So Nathan opens the door, I'm assuming.
I got to make my, I got to make my line of landing lights first. Okay.
Yeah.
Open the door. Doop.
You are looking out into a cavern. You are seeing the
Hey, guys, I
ruins
found a cavern.
of a large dwarven city.
It looks like the ruins of a large dwarven city.
There is you are basically stepping out onto what would have been a balcony.
Okay.
That you're standing above where the dwarf soldiers were when you first entered. So if you guys had turned around and walked back, you would have walked into this ruins. But now you're getting a chance to actually look at them from 25-ish feet up.
Right.
This is clearly a town that has been a city that has been completely abandoned. You don't see any fires, you don't see anything like that. It is completely in disrepair. But most of the buildings are damaged or completely fallen over. This looks like it was destroyed via siege. So,
Hey guys, new base location.
It's a little big for us.
Who knows what's down there still?
I am, however, going to run around and, sweep up from the two that we killed, not walking up to any of the other ones again, but I'm going to see if I can, loot any more jades.
You can.
Yay.
You were able to loot more jade out of there. So you are sure you have at least one piece of jade that is the size that you would need to summon your body. Because I know that's really what you care about at the moment.
I can now make a creepy buddy.
You can make a creepy buddy.
I can make a creepy buddy.
What spell does Jade give you?
It is a 100 gemstone. 100 gold piece gemstone is a material component for homunculus servant. And it's a creepy looking homunculus servant. Oh, it's terrible.
All right, can we bring back the gnome? Because I want some happy creations.
There will be happy, but for now there's creepy. We will have Bob Ross creations later. Right now we have HR Giger creations.
You're welcome.
Gray, you no longer feel hungry anymore.
And you look very, flambe-ish. All right. Where do we want to try to go next?
Well, there's a set of double doors down the passageway to the east. I lead them over.
Okay.
Wait for me.
I'm giving you landing lights and everything. Oh, we walk past this room. I look in it as we walk past.
This looks like this was a stateroom of some sort.
Nice. Okay.
It looks like it had a larger bed in it. Same thing with most.
Around the corner, more balcony and/or rock and/or ruins beyond.
Right here, it is just solid rock wall that's been crumbled down.
Okay.
Once again, it looks like from when you looked out the door, you got the impression that the palace that you're in is the end of the city. It is like where the main gate was the far side, everything was pushing towards this.
Right.
So the wall right there is a exterior wall, but it is a wall that goes straight into the cavern. It goes straight into the mountain versus the rest, and because of the damages it fell over.
The intellectual side of me is curious as to what dwarven hold this is that has been completely abandoned and run over by undead. The scared part of me really doesn't care at the moment. But I will attempt to pick this lock.
So you come up to this door.
Oh.
Whereas all of the other doors have been stone
Uh-huh.
with metal in them, this one is not. This door is you believe to be steel. It has more finery on it. It has a crossed hammer on the crossed hammers on each of the door frames. The lock is smaller.
Guys, where all the other doors were stone, I believe this one to be steel. And the lock is smaller.
Do you need help with that lock?
Sure. I'll let him go. I'll
Okay.
back over here.
The last time I did it didn't turn out too well.
I mean, to be fair, the last time any of us did it, it didn't work. So, I mean, equal footing. Go for it.
Dex check, right?
Dex check.
Dex check left.
19.
Is that including your proficiency?
21.
Woohoo!
He spends 10 minutes playing with the lock and then finally pops it.
Dang.
Hey, I'll
10
take
minutes.
it. That's a
Crap.
tough one.
Yeah, you barely passed the getting through the lock.
Wow.
That's a tough lock.
And I
One
swing
second, I
the
gotta
door
check
open.
something real quick.
Oh, we're both in range of the trap.
It's not a tarp.
I should have backed
It's
away
actually-
farther. It's a tarp. It can be a tarp. I have a card.
Yep.
Chat, should I
It's
play a tarp card?
Hey, Badger, what do you see when the doors open?
Do you see a tarp?
I see nothing.
There's some light coming through. You can at least see 5 feet in.
I can see
You can see clearly
So-
now
the rain is
the
gone.
arcane bolt is coming for you.
Oh.
Roll initiative.
I see a skeleton.
I can see clearly now. I can't because there is no active.
Yeah, I just noticed that I forgot to reactivate the encounter.
Fired as the DM.
No, because then I have to take over, and I don't want this campaign.
20, please.
I mean, if the DM doesn't exist anymore, when the world just simply ceased to exist.
Well, it depends. Is he the dreamer?
I was thinking more Dragon Sword. But I realize now that most people probably never read the book. Or not Dragon Sword,
Which
Dragon
encounter is this one?
The GM just said, which encounter is this one? It's the one where there's nothing to fight and it's just treasure.
Just all the treasure.
No, you guys passed that one already.
Oh, I hate it when we do that.
All right.
Yeah, you,
let's turn around,
went the
let's go
wrong,
back.
you went the wrong way for that one, sir.
Time to go back, everyone.
All the time. We always miss all the treasure rooms and find all the stabby rooms.
Time to go back, everyone.
Yeah, I have all of the encounter bits written down on the side as to which ones you were running into. And actually, never mind. We're good. We're right on track.
No, we're not. You're lying.
So we're going to start with Rochi. Rochi is going to go.
Rochi beat me?
Yes, Rochi rolled a net. No, he didn't roll. a
Rochi
natural
beat you
20.
in an arcane skeleton, whatever that is. The wizard skeleton also beat you.
Yep. Rochi walks up, goes, I can't see nothing, and goes back.
Yeah,
Can I-
technically those are not there until my activation, to be fair. Let me pull them
Gotcha.
back
Yep.
out of the room.
Would he
Yeah,
hold
no, you
an
can leave him there for now because Badger would
Yeah.
be able to see.
Okay.
Would he hold an action though to?
Yes, he is going to hold an action for if a target does come up to the door, he's going to attack it. Like as soon as he can see something, he'll attack it, but he can't see anything past the door.
So holding action triggers seeing something that's an enemy.
Seeing
Yes.
a target, correct.
I still have Pew Pew Crossbow Bracer.
Mm-hmm.
Pew Pew Crossbow Bracers. You know, even if all you do is use the artillerist ability for a pew pew crossbow bracer, that's like, even at like level 3, that's 3 hours a day of force damage. And 2d8 force damage at that.
Well, and again, think
And
about
attacks that don't interrupt your ability to cast spells because it's a bonus action. So you can do that and still use your other spells or whatevers.
it. And if you think about
Oh, crap. Can Rochi see him? Can Rochi see him? No, Rochi can't see him.
No, Roach, you can't.
I needed to check. I needed to check.
So,
Thank you.
oh, his DCs are all messed up.
it, Luther, when do we get evasion? Is that 5th?
I believe so.
That DC is actually supposed to be a 14, but roll your dex saving throws for me, please. You get evasion at 7th, correct?
7. Oof.
It's the one that I skipped to become a caster.
Why on earth would you do that? 18.
Because I'm going to go... I get my caster
Because-
points here because it made story sense to get it now.
Yeah, because he wanted to suddenly be, the ensorcelled son of a ancient worm. I mean, it's not a bad gig if you can get it. I, in fact, failed.
So you, in fact, take
I
7 fire damage.
I passed the 12. I missed the 14.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a 14 because
Yep.
it's supposed to also include proficiency.
Yep.
But because
No
of the
worries.
way I put the card together, it didn't work.
That's fine.
Badger, you take 3 because it is rounded down, and you take 7. No,
So I have yet to take
and no
damage.
friend. I don't think either of you have taken damage, really.
I just took damage. Because I used half of my temp hit points on the Jade statue.
Yep, I was about to say I just hit taking damage.
And now it's Badger's turn.
Alright, I shall kill everything. Once I can see it, I will hold my action. I will step back to there. Hold my action for to see.
Okay.
That's all I can do. Once I can see something, I'll shoot it.
Forgot I was still on that.
Bonus action, hide.
Yes, yeah, you were hiding. Even if you roll a 20, you're still in plain sight.
Yeah, that's right.
Hiding in plain sight.
Well, actually, question then. What's here? Oh, I can't freaking ping. What is? I can't even draw.
Here.
Nope. Yeah,
Move your cursor to the spot where you want to ping.
I'm circling where I want to ping.
Your cursor isn't moving.
Yeah, your cursor's for me. It's over.
Your cursor is just sitting
yeah.
right here.
Hang on. Over, down for me. Over 1, down 1. From where my character is currently standing.
So down here.
I just refreshed to try to get my ping back, so I can't see. Hold on.
I had gone around that corner. There's just like some rubble and stuff over there.
But is that a corner I could hide around, peek around, and be able to actively hide?
You would be able to actively hide there, yes, but you would have a very hard time shooting anything that doesn't come all the way through the doorway.
Yeah.
So, like, someone standing in this doorway right here, would get half. This one would get 2/3, and anything that's not one of the 2 spaces is full cover.
Really? Just being able to view straight through the 2 open doors?
Yeah, because of the way that the
It's the
terrain
angle.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not actually
Like, there's a
firing
lot
from
of
here.
rubble
You're
there and
firing
stuff.
from up here.
Yeah.
You're firing from right here, and you're also trying to fire around debris and the people in the doorway.
Okay, never mind. I'll stay
But
around.
you'll be
Don't
able
worry.
to.
I'll give you a clean shot in a second.
Yeah, you'd be able to shoot the skeleton that's here because you're gonna get you and Rochi are gonna get to pop him.
Oh, he moved in, so yeah.
Yeah, he moved forward far enough for both of you to be able to. See. You would not have your sneak attack damage yet.
Is
but
he
you
not
would-
considered? We were just playing diagonals as in melee. Is he not within melee of?
Oh, right. Yes, he's in melee of
Yeah.
of Nathan. Yep. so
Lucky
yes.
me.
I got a natural 20, so I double all dice.
I'm just gonna take him off the field.
Okay. Well, I would like to roll, so I'm going to roll.
Go ahead and roll.
You got nuked so bad that I'm just taking you clear out of the game.
Yay!
Yes, roll your damage for me, sir.
I mean, maybe not.
That was
No.
garbage.
That was a garbage roll, but that garbage roll was still more health than he had.
Well, that's good.
Good.
So Gray's turn.
Okay. So I'm assuming magic-wise I have a clean shot to the arcane skeleton.
You can shoot the arcane skeleton. He will have half cover from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So... yeah, might as well just go with the firebolt.
Same as with the other one you ran into. He has his mage armor active already.
Hmm.
I mean, makes sense. I would.
I mean, it lasts for 8 hours.
Right? As soon as you hear someone coming, you know what's going to be coming next.
And he heard a combat from down the hallway, and he's not dumb.
Yep.
He's a spellcaster. He's actually intelligent.
Hey, we know a dumb spellcaster in the other campaign. I don't want to hear it.
He's not dumb. He just makes bad decisions.
No, I didn't mean Cass. I meant the one with an
He was
actual
part-
negative
Luther.
to his intelligence score.
Yeah, Luther. Right? No? Oh.
Now also Luther, yes.
Okay, I'll actually go after him then.
You're going to go against one of the two up here?
Yeah.
All right.
Arc it through the doorway.
Because you have Dirk vision, because you're an Earth.
Yep. Use it for everything it's worth.
He's now an Earth.
Smack him.
Nice. Well done, sir.
And I have 5 more feet I can move. Run up in the door and whip the firebolt.
He's bloody.
Aye.
You throw a firebolt at him, and the rags that he's wearing are currently on fire.
Nice.
Woo. How was that like to ring up?
It did. A little bit. Around him.
It won't
I
matter.
do.
We're going to have more light in a minute.
I didn't wait to find out. I ran right to out through.
Yes, you did. You literally shot the firebolt as you're running through.
20 XP per style. I'm done.
And next on the list is Nathan.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I forgot to roll for you. That's
Yay,
okay.
lucky
You
me.
rolled
I just
crap.
found an extra combatant for us.
Yeah, the extra combatant was, Godry. I forgot to roll for Godry, so Godry's going to come and help.
All right. So, now having lit up the room, I'm going to take shots at our arcane dude, the arcane skeleton.
Okay.
And that's a miss. So, I'm going to not be the first at the door.
Gotcha. Moved the things, moved yourself, and shot with the cannon. Got it.
Yep. Random dad joke. What do you call a musical group of whales? An orchestra. Nice. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Yep.
I lit up everything. I took a shot. I got out of the way. I did my job.
The skeleton runs forward and goes and takes a swing at the gray. And he misses. Because he's swinging around that corner. So the rest of the skeletons go. Yes. The other skeleton comes in and blocks this doorway. The skeleton in the back with the bow is going to take a shot at Rochi because Rochi is out in the open.
Rochi still had his waiting action.
Rochi and Ace attack the same target.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ace destroyed it before Rochi had a chance to hit it. But
Fair enough.
They both had the same trigger.
Okay.
But that also still wouldn't have moved him from where he was.
That is also correct. I just wanted to make sure that his shot fired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he rolled the hit as well, and he hit
Okay.
that skeleton. But that, the crit kind of superseded all of that.
Crits will do that.
And hey, I get to play now. Otherwise known as Gotree's coming up to stab a skeleton in the face. Gotree did stab a skeleton in the face. The one that Gray had hit already.
Just going to point out the skeletons are very, very visible. I did my job.
Very visible. They are very visible. Yes, they are.
What spells do I have left? I can tell you for a fact I'm not going to use my last first level slot because we are saving that for one more
cannon.
One more cannon, because the cannon is so much more useful than any actual first level spell.
Yeah, especially since you can walk around with it for an hour in your pocket.
Right? Yeah. No, that's okay.
All right, it's back up to Rochi. Rochi understanding now that he does not like where he's standing. Gonna shift to the right and attack the archer. Actually, he's gonna attack the guy in the front. Because he gets sneak attack damage for that if he hits. Which he does.
Good damage.
Yes, very good damage. And Rochi's done, so it's Mr. Arcane Skeleton's turn. His second could see the name.
Anybody can see the name. It's in the initiative tracker.
Right.
That thing allows us to see it.
I always forget that. 'Cause
Me
I
too.
have Yeah, no, he's not going to bother to do that. And he's already used that, so he can't do that again.
Good.
So, yeah. He's going to go back to here. And he's going to take a shot at Badger.
We're gonna go get him.
He whips his hand back and throws a bolt of arcane. Oof! 23.
That unfortunately, that's gonna hit.
11 points of piercing damage. We're going to say piercing because I forget what it's actually supposed to be.
I'm just gonna say no.
I mean, that seems legit.
I mean, you can say no. That's fine. I'm still going to update your card for you.
You said 11.
Yes.
Ouch. Okay.
All right. For sake of argument, I'm going to say when I used a, oh wait, no, never mind. Ignore me. I'm in the wrong edition of the game. I'm old. That
Yep.
happens.
Hey, Badger. You just took a bolt to the face. What are you going to do about it? It's your turn.
Ah! the bolt came from, I'm assuming, this guy?
I mean, he's an archer. That seems likely. Oh no, it was the wizard. It was the force ball.
Purple guy further back.
Okay.
Yeah. You got hit in the face with an arcane bolt.
All right, can I step up?
Because you
peek
can still
around
see
the
that
corner?
archer. Because the room is well lit.
It is. Can I step up, peek around the corner, and shoot him after hiding?
You can attempt to hide, but he absolutely knows you're there. He is not stupid
He's
like
not
the
dumb.
other things you're
Yeah.
fighting, where you can just simply hide behind a corner. He's already engaged you and attacked you, so you can go there for cover, but you're not going to get your sneak attack damage on him because he clearly knows you're about to try and shoot him.
Fine. I'm gonna do something else.
Everything else has basically been mindless, which is why I was giving it to you.
I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna go 5, 10, bonus action invisible, 15, 20, 25, 30, shoot.
And you will absolutely have advantage and get a bonus and get your sneak attack on that. Because
Okay.
now you're actively making yourself.
Being furball powers, man.
So I'm gonna use
Such
that,
a great rogue build.
use
How
that.
does that? Is that the hidden step ability?
Yep.
That's why I just used it. So it used up one of the 2 uses I get. And then we target him, and we.
But I
shoot
mean,
him.
for a rogue to be able to basically guarantee advantage and sneak attack damage at will, and then score a crit, yeah, boy!
Nice.
Badger gonna kill something.
24.
There used to be something there. You were sure that there was something there.
I
It-
pull the bowstring back, I shoot it, and it somehow hits into the torso, grabs onto the bones, and just yanks out. So there's just a floating head for a second, a torso, like waist down, and then the bones just.
And the only thing you see is the arrow fly out of nothing, and then immediately after the arrow leaves, you slowly see the grinning badger fade into shot, just looking
Yeah,
the
I
guy
know,
dead in the
right?
face, going, "Oh, such a good, such a great sniper build, furball
And you know what?
ranger or furball rogue."
I'm gonna grab my second coin from him.
There you go.
So you see, as I go, shh, I hold out my hand, and a small golden, almost ethereal golden coin appears in my hand
Nice.
as I trap his soul, or what's left of it. And that's my turn.
So, Gray, what are you going to do?
Alrighty.
You can still see a guy.
No.
Gray can't see because of the angle. He has to move.
I mean, yeah, but he'll still be able to see a guy.
He has dark vision. He's fine. He still has it.
Yeah.
It's still only the little one and the tall one. Unfortunately, everybody in the middle is fine.
I do not see any.
This dude's right here.
Yeah, okay.
There's an archer
You know,
right
the
there.
guy with the bow that's aimed right at your square.
Exactly.
I had it zoomed out, and
Ah.
I thought it was one of the. I thought
You thought it was one of my buggies?
Yeah.
I get that. Should probably make their icons smaller.
I was about to say, can you make them
I can make them a little bit smaller.
I've been trying to figure out how to get them to become up tiny. It hasn't been working for me when I set things to tiny.
Yeah.
But I can do that.
13 on a fireball.
On the archer, yes, absolutely hits.
And 4.
There we go.
9.
That might be the smallest I can get them, but also I don't think it matters.
No, it doesn't. We're just. I know you're constantly recasting it whenever they run out.
Yeah.
We can set them to this size just to make it easier for token purposes, but
I was about to
doesn't
say
matter.
it helps make it so like it's easier not to.
Right.
All right, so I got them to tiny and also made them small. As in, the graphic itself is smaller, and also they are now tiny.
Yeah, I see that. Jesus, I can't even see them half. Okay. Yep, that one is still alive, and it is Nathan's turn. So Nathan, what you doing?
Playing with my tokens.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll make them a little bit bigger than that. But, all right, so I'm going to come around the corner. I'm going to realize that there's only one thing that I still see.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to, from here, I am going to pew pew crossbow action.
Okay.
Oh, 25.
That hits.
9 damage.
That murders him.
Yeah, y'all.
Lots of murder.
I like me some murder.
Morgan, I hope you know, I was just about to send earlier. Me and Second were talking in just some DMs, and I was legitimately about to be like, I really want to have some combat. Like, we've been doing a lot of talking and a lot of info gathering, and it's been fantastic. But I want to kill some things, and this is itching it very well.
So this dungeon is the hilarious part about this dungeon was that you haven't hit half of it yet.
We probably haven't even hit a third of it.
Because there are 3 floors, and you've literally only went to a quarter of one, and probably a quarter of the second one, the second floor.
Nice.
The thing that's funny is, you've already done things I haven't expected yet, which is perfect. It's fine. I love it. It's just I wasn't expecting, magic weapon. Anyway, so you
got an artificer in the party. Always expect magic weapon.
I was about to say, you should always magic.
Forgot the artificer could do that. I'm sorry.
Artificer is such a great support class. Oh, it's
Artificer
so good.
and Domain of War can do magic items like right away, can't they?
Yep.
They can do magic attacks, if I remember.
Oh, that's why I meant magic.
Yeah, you get magic attacks on their bonus action. So the room that you're coming into is, you can tell by looking at it that this is a waiting room, for lack of a better word. This is the room before you go into the either main throne room, main hall, whatever. You're not exactly sure which one you're about to walk into, but you are sure of this because, one, there's a giant jade statue right in front of it. The other thing that you will also notice is that whereas the rest of the place has been extremely dusty because there's been nothing there, there's no there's not been really much presence other than the zombies occasionally shuffling through, and it's been so long.
Right.
This room seems really clean. Like, it's either something is purposely cleaning it, or the room cannot actually gather dust.
All right, guys, I've seen this before. I'm gonna pull out a candle.
Okay.
All right. My 2 thoughts are either a bearded Roomba or a gelatinous cube. Because Morden wants revenge.
I think it's a room without time.
Oh, okay.
I will tell you that it is not a room without time.
Okay.
I am not stealing that from Seconds, giving you a room without time. You are not getting one from me.
I mean, that's fair.
And honestly, Badger wouldn't give a shit.
Right. You looking at the doors look almost exactly the same as the door that you had picked through earlier. Only difference is instead of being a double door, it's a single door, but they are also locked.
All right. Who wants to do it this time? We got basically 3 people that can do this.
I mean, I'll give one a shot. I'm not going to be as good at it as, you were with the last one, but no. I'm better than a kick in the teeth anyway.
Okay.
I added the +2.
All right.
21. Apparently, I am as good as you were.
It takes the exact same amount of time to pick this lock.
Yeah. Family lockpicking. We can start a business.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, grandson. I'm
All
proud.
right. So the left door has been unlocked.
I look back at the fiery elf behind me and I go, open!
Roll initiative.
God damn it. Ah, just once. Just once.
This is going to be one of those moments where you are going to not want combat for a while.
I mean,
Have to-
I'm getting my money's worth out of this pew pew bracer, that's for sure.
That's
Yep.
for sure.
I mean, part of the benefit of this going from one to the next was you're literally getting your money's worth out of that spell.
Because I mean, seconds are going by between combats.
I mean,
Oh yeah, literally the combat that just happened, just finished. You walked up to, well, actually, you had about a 10 minutes, I believe it said, for the last door.
Yeah.
Takes about the same amount of time, so you probably got like 40 minutes.
I mean,
30 minutes.
I would say
to
let's
bolt
say we have
over.
35 minutes left on the pew pew bracer, but realize out of a first level spell slot, I have already gotten more than 100 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
No, it looks like we're going to get a lot more too. Ah!
This combat's gonna be
What
interesting.
the I just looked at what your encounter, what your I looked at the initiative tracker and I don't like names.
I love names.
I'm not going to spoil it for chat, but I do not like names.
Whoops.
Don't
Hey
worry.
guys, I think I opened the wrong door.
All right, so here's what happens. Ready? I pick the lock. I'm all proud of myself. I look back. I look at Gray, the elf. I smile because I know we got this. I fling the door open and go, closed.
I'm just gonna say that Rochi unlocked the other door.
Okay. That's fine because that means they're not coming this way.
You both do.
Oh, because that means they're coming this way.
No, I closed it. It's closed. Closed.
Oh, okay.
Closed.
So, yeah.
Closed.
but not locked.
But not locked. You can walk through. I'm not gonna. No.
Grandson, our family does not run away from problems.
I didn't run away. I put an obstacle between me and things that I don't want hitting me.
You know the worst part? Your
What's that?
pew pew bracelet will probably have to turn back into the defender just for us to survive.
You're not wrong.
This combat was designed to get you to level 4.
Well, it's gonna.
There was just supposed to be something that happened first, which was really funny because you almost did it and then stopped. So the first
It
thing,
was
the
at this
first thing,
moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
So let's see here.
Also, I'm going to point out that this thing operates for an hour and does not require concentration. That is really important. Because
Yes, it
that
is.
means if you have another high power spell, even at low levels, that requires concentration, you can have one of the artillerist turrets and the concentration spell both active at the same time. Like, that's a lot. That is really a lot. I just see, I don't even want to know why you're measuring. There's a door there. It's closed. I don't know what you're measuring for.
You hear loud footsteps running towards the door, and then hear a loud metal on metal sound as something slams into the door.
Nope. That is why the door is closed.
What?
So it slammed into the door, not me.
What did you do, Nathan?
I closed the door so that it didn't slam into me. Smart one in the family. Right
What
here.
did you
Smart.
see there, Nathan?
It's big. Very big.
What's big?
In 6 seconds, that's about all the time I had for discussion. Talk amongst your friends. Talk amongst yourselves. Feel free. What's up next?
All right.
So the chat understands what's happening right now. Is there's technically a meta conversation going on about the possibility of avoiding the combat by going back to the tavern first and getting a long rest and then coming back. However, only one of your 3 players is smart enough to realize that that's the right call. And I'll tell you, I'm not that one. So... And it's only 11. We got time. It's not like this fight could possibly take an hour and a half, he says, knowing he has had 4-hour fights.
And that this fight is bigger than the last 2 that you fought. So, Gray, your initiative.
I am okay with going. I am okay with stopping. I'm okay with teleporting out and teleporting back after a long rest. I'm okay with whatever option the party wants to do. All I'm saying is, Min-Maxer in me kind of wants level 4.
Oh, apparently Dalton took my my token.
No!
What token?
The teleport passage.
Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be on you. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I figured it would be. I just forgot to make a joke.
Yeah. Dalton's like, I hate you. You're not allowed to have your token no more.
I frantically looked through my pockets. We getting out of here.
Just don't use it on the door in front of you.
I mean, then it's Dalton's problem, right?
Oh my god, please.
Yeah, I'm planning on using that door.
That's an easy way of getting this fight over with.
It's also an easy way of getting him really pissed at us.
Unless that was Dalton whispering to us that I should not do that door.
Hey, Dalton, we need your help.
No, we don't need his help. We just need to regroup real quick.
That's up to you guys. I can take I can.
It's Gray. It's Gray's turn. So if Gray wants to use the token on that door, he absolutely
token
can.
on that door. If he wants to back up to this door to use it, if he wants to just open the door and chuck a fireball in the room, I mean, it's his action.
He ain't quite there yet.
He can chuck. I know he's got a fireball waiting somewhere. Hey, Thomas, did you notice we all have team blankets?
I'm the odd man out. I'm sorry.
You're not on the team.
Oh.
So I'm assuming I would know whether it would work on that double door back there or not, right?
Yes, you are. Well, with 100% certainty, you assume it will.
With 100% certainty, you assume it will. Somebody write down that quote. We're saying that's becoming a T-shirt at some point. With 100% certainty, you assume it will.
All right. I sprint over here and I tap the token on the door, hoping it works. And then
you tap it on the. I assume you're going to close the doors and then tap it. You tap it on there. The door on the right hand side, the one you just opened and closed, turns into the Moongate Tavern door.
Let's regroup, and I go through the portal.
All right. I am going to assume that everybody is following you then.
I mean,
next is Nathan.
I mean, that's all on them.
Door's 40 feet. Double action.
Yep.
Are both doors closed?
The left, both of the doors up there are closed. Yes.
Okay. Who's up next?
Oh, as I'm running by, as I'm running to the door, I'm like, Godry, follow us. We're going in the other room. We'll see if he figures out that I'm lying. I'm just afraid if he stays here by himself, he's going to die, and he's our new friend.
Okay.
But isn't the Moongate Tavern outside of time and space? So technically, he could send us back to this exact moment.
We don't know.
I thought he explained that to us, didn't he? Oh, okay.
He didn't explain crap.
He doesn't
to
explain
anybody.
shit.
He just kind of looks at you and go, either you understand it or you don't, and it's not worth my time to try.
Okay. I thought for some reason he said something, but if not, then that would make sense. We don't know.
You have inferred that that is a possibility because of all of the crap that he has done. All right. Godry runs to the door.
Running through there might actually deanimate him, though.
Well, I mean, if he
You
stays
will
here and
see.
gets killed, he's deanimated, so we'll find out.
Next is Badger. Badger and Rochi. I don't know why Rochi's not on those.
So technically, since he goes through, I'm assuming his spell.
It's completely dark except for the Moongate Tavern door is open and the Moongate Tavern is lit.
Oh, yeah,
You
right,
can see
because
the
these would have
doorway.
disappeared as soon as I was no longer in this plane of existence. Boop, boop.
Yep. Rochi actually would have ran through as well. So
Sorry, I was about to say I'd wait for Rochi to go by and then I'd go.
you wouldn't have been able to see Rochi going by. You would have just seen someone at the door.
But you
yeah.
can't see anything because you don't have dark vision.
I know, but I'd stand by the door, and you said the door has you can see the light coming out of the door, right? So
Yeah, like you'd see
Rochi-
someone running. You would see people running through the doorway.
Yeah,
That's more what I mean. Is you?
I
you
would
wouldn't be
notice
able to
a tiny
differentiate
little
between them.
silhouette fly by.
You see a Three Stooges style doorway running. Three Stooges style group running through the doorway. That's kind of what you're seeing here.
That's fair.
I'm okay with this.
Alrighty. So I think this is where we are going to call it. I'm going to just go with everybody is doing a long rest because we were shooting for 11 o'clock, and this is definitely going to take an hour or two.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, right, because we started at 7. Right.
Yes, because my
We are
game
4
starts
hours
1
in.
hour early. My game starts 1 hour early, correct. I know it don't feel that way, but it does.
Well, I mean, I was looking at the timer, and we just now hit 3.5 hours because we
Yeah,
we
3
had
hours
chatty
is-
chat time
yeah.
before we started. So I was still thinking we were running. Like I was looking at the recording time and not the live, not the clock.
Right. That makes sense. Now, that being said, if you guys want to keep going to try and get through the fight, we absolutely can. I just assumed that this would probably be a good break time because I'm pretty sure Ace has to work tomorrow.
I unfortunately do, so
Yeah, so do I.
I believe that
Okay.
it would probably be best to.
It is.
close
I-
that for the
It
moment.
is sadly then probably best if
The-
we.
The question is, DM, just to keep the game flowing smoothly, do you want us to prepare a level 4 character? Like what we want to, like, level 4 is ASI. So do we want to have everything picked up and ready to go for when we hit level 4 after this fight?
Yes, if you can, just create your character, shoot it to me in a DM, or send it to me in D&D Beyond if you're doing D&D Beyond, whatever. I will update I will make an old and new version, and we'll just work from there once this fight's over. Because
Okay.
I'm assuming what's going to happen is you guys are going to do your long rest to get back to full and everything for this fight, do the fight, and then we'll do your level.
Sweet. So that means halfway through the middle of our next show, we'll be level 4
Yeah, just about.
because it'll take that long for the fight.
Yeah, probably.
Also,
And
we're
then-
going to have to go back, and Dalton's going to be like, "Well, what are you doing here? Did you get the item?" And we're going to be like, "No, there was big Gripplies," and it'll be like, "All right, well, take a minute and then go back through and do the job."
It's kind of peak time. You kind of need to get out of the doorway. Also, can you close the door? I can hear a lot of banging coming from that side, and it's annoying. Because you guys are still hearing the banging on the metal doors behind you.
No, click. No, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna just take a step in. Take a step in. Oh, but wait, we're taking a long rest.
Yes, you are. So you're getting your spell slots back for the fight.
More importantly, I get to end a long rest, which means I get to make an infusion, which means I get to have a new toy.
Yes,
No,
you do.
well, are you getting rid of my infusion then?
He has to get rid of A infusion.
I need to get rid of A infusion, and I think right now I would prefer to have the +1 bow than the bag of holding that currently only has like 2 pounds worth of stuff in it.
I was assuming you threw the whole jade statue in there, and that's that bag of holding's holding a lot of jade at the moment.
Long rest isn't over. Dalton,
And also,
fire sale,
you're-
boof, jade statue. What do you give me for it?
You're also going to make your homunculus, right?
Yep.
So yeah, that's two things you're going to have to talk to him about. Well, not two things. That's one thing you got to talk to him about. The second thing of creating your homunculus.
Yeah. Dalton, poof, fire sale, jade statue. Looks like a dwarf. What do you give me for it?
I'll give you a copper.
No, really, serious. I mean, it's a whole statue. It's not even tiny. I needed to use a magic bag to get it here.
He's probably got hundreds of them.
I don't care. He doesn't have this one.
Dump it on the floor and we'll talk about it.
All right. I dump it on the floor without breaking it.
Well, you dump it on the floor. You take he looks it over. He taps it a couple of times, and on the like the 7th or 8th time he taps it, the broken pieces put themselves back together. So it
See?
becomes a whole statue,
Now it's worth even
And
more.
and it starts walking around again, trying to go back to its position.
Oh shit. That's not going to be helpful.
This was a little bit more than a statue.
That means it's worth
But-
a little bit more than a copper.
Yeah, it's worth a little bit more than a copper. You want to smash it again for me?
I shoot it.
Just send it to the basement. You'll be fine.
No, I shoot it.
No, I'm not trying to kill Kevin. It's fine. We'll make this work. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. He taps his foot, and you see the golem fall through the floor,
Mhm.
and it becomes one of those moments of there's a hole above and there's a hole below, and you're just seeing the golem falling constantly,
Terminal velocity, and then there's a floor and it smashes.
19.
and it slams into the ground, shattering into a bunch of pieces.
Yay!
You hit it,
Does
and
19 hit it
you
while it's going.
Yes, I'll give you that you hit it while it's doing its terminal velocity thing. It slams into the ground, shatters into a bunch of little pieces, and he goes, "You know what? That was kind of cool. I'll give you 2,000 gold for it."
Deal.
Oh, fuck.
Awesome. That was the easiest 2,000 gold I've gotten out of anybody. Where's your 2,000 gold?
What?
Never mind. I'm kidding you. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So where's your 2,000 gold?
And he gives you 2,000 for it.
Yay! I got 2,000 gold.
I got to make up for the last adventure of not giving you anything.
I mean, you haven't given it to anybody else. It's just mine. 2,000 gold right there.
Family shares.
Family shares as long as you know that he sold it.
I mean, I'll give him something.
Here's
We
the
actually
gold,
got paid.
Grandpa.
Yeah, I have a project coming up that I'm going to need a lot of money for, and probably a favor from Dalton, which is the terrifying part.
Second is learning what Cass has to go through on a daily basis.
No, no, no,
I
no.
need
It's
more
worse.
money.
It's worse than what Cass goes through, because to do a thing the way I want to do, which is really weird and goofy and unique, I'm going to need a very specific magic item, which is very hard to find. So, not because of its rarity, but because of its locationality, which means I'm going to have to either buy one directly from Dalton or be like, hey, Dalton, do you have a job that you need done around where you know one of these can be? And maybe we can get you a thing while we get the thing that I need, but I need a thing. And I know I don't want to do it, but it works so much better that way that I can't not do it that way.
Yep. Because the items that you're looking for have a very low chance of showing up naturally.
I mean, arguably, it has a 0% chance of showing up unless we're in one specific campaign setting.
Mm-hmm.
In that campaign setting, it's only like uncommon, but it's only in that one campaign setting.
That's what happens when.
What's that?
What is it?
It's a Warforged component.
Hmm.
I won't say any more than that yet, but arguably the only place it can show up is Eberron. So the only way that we can get it is to go to Eberron. Or buy it from Dalton. And neither of those is something that's not going to have negative repercussions.
Neither of those are going to be easy adventures.
But we actually got paid.
Yep, you've gotten paid so far. I assumed you kept at least a small chunk of it to make sure you had your 100 gold.
Yeah, well, I gave him the big statue. Like, I still have a couple of the chunks. Like you said, I picked up a couple 50s, and I've got the 100. So, like, I still have those on hand for whatever else we need to do with it. And I'm going to use the 100 to make the homunculi. But we got 2,000 gold for the full statue. And then we've got a couple 50 gold chunks of jade that I figure I'll sculpt into something else sooner or later when I get another skill. But it means that we have I have the 100 piece that I can use for the homunculus, and we have some money, and we can do things, and the party isn't entirely screwed. It's only partially screwed.
You have some money. I also found it interesting that you negotiated to get money and not pay down your debt.
I mean, I expect that the debt we wouldn't be able to pay down with money anyway. Like,
I mean, that's fair.
I expect that it's going to be jobs or like rare or better magic items. Like, it's going to be, hey, Dalton, hey, Dalton, I found a hand that says, please return to Vecna. Do you want to change two of us back, please? Like, something like that, you know?
If you get the hand of Vecna and give it to him, I think you might be able to talk about changing a couple people back. Yeah. But, I hope you guys enjoyed this, run.
I had fun.
And, it was a lot of combat this time, and it's still going to be a decent amount of combat, but there hopefully will be a couple of moments where you could try to talk your way out of problems. Maybe.
I mean, we have a pet rock. We'll be fine.
You have a pet rock.
Oh,
hopefully it's not a pet rock next week.
Did our dead dwarven buddy make it through the door?
Roll a d20 for me.
Nah, what I wanted to hear. Five.
He falls over as soon as he goes through the door.
No, I killed him. No.
Roll an intelligence check for me, please.
We can
Okay.
drag him back and fix this.
Shh. I'm busy having a nervous breakdown. That is 20.
So you remember that the last one poofed into smoke and ash when he died.
And this one didn't. It just
This one fell to the floor and is
it
no
just
longer animated.
de-animated. Okay.
So
We
you
can probably just
think
throw it out the door and
bringing him back into the tomb might bring him back.
All right.
You're not sure because this is he's altogether a weird creature in general for you because most undead creatures aren't exactly good.
We're going to take a booth in the corner, and we're going to sit him there, Weekend at Bernie style, while we
I
have
was
a
about
long
to say.
rest.
Just put some sunglasses on him and say he's fine. He's just sleeping. You can put your goggles on him.
Here. Put these on. There you go. There you go. You look fine. Nobody will know. All right. So there is a
Alright.
dead dwarf in the corner wearing a pair of goggles. It's great.
You're still buying drinks for him, right?
Yeah. 2 drink minimum. I got it.
Good. And make sure you take that out with you. I don't particularly care for the smell.
That's fair. I'm going to split this up, guys. Everybody get 500 gold.
All right.
Yay! All right, chat. Freebie fate point time. But everyone, if you're watching this on the YouTube, this campaign is aired every night on Thursday. Every night on Thursdays. Every week on Thursdays. Apparently, it's a good thing that we're stopping. On Twitch. Twitch.tv/secondclasselitist. And we have another campaign that we do on Tuesdays where I am the GM. We have a campaign that we do on Sundays, which is a Spelljammer campaign. And we have some Saturdays we have one-shots. So feel like coming by, and if you want to join in the fun, chat does do a lot of interacting with the story through channel points and stuff like that, so everybody gets to play. Come on by. We have stupid amounts of fun, and we will see you then. So if you're watching this on YouTube, be a good werewolf, like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.